Sir. Okay, 101.7 sinebisa for your transfer dey Akye bi adwumadi mu abodo sia pa wosima aduanan ensia pepepe enne eye eda ya wada bosome da etoso edu bosome nkron emfie pinu ni aduonu eye Thursday 10th September 2020 in the year of our Lord. Erade akwa wasa ne Kwame Nkrumah Tikese morning show president of the land na matenase na for Bible na yenkenkan Psalm 35 Israel jum aduasa enum for Bible na yenkenkan Onyankopon asem Awurade woni a woni me ham no enham woni a woni me kon no enko so echem ne nkatanim mu na sorry beboa me twepia na si wana wa time me no kwan ka kyerɛ me krase wa gyenkwane me na wana ohwehwɛ me wuo no anim nwa so wanim no waningu ma wana wa pɛ me bɔne no emfa ahohora ensane wanichi ma onye sentete mframanim na ma Awurade abɔfo nsum wonwu mo akwan mu nusum na nye trotro na Awurade bɔfo ntaa won na waso mi fidie won amena mu kwa na watu mi kra amena kwa ma wasaye me firi won awura na ma ni fidie a wasuma hinta no nyi no ma won fa bubububu nhwim verse 9 na me kra be de awurusi Awurade mu na ne ho asane no ne nkwagye
okay 101
mi no panyina be kasa wine what is Awurade a wogi o mane hunufo de waye dene sene no no nsam ni o mane hunufo ni ohia ni free dwutwafo no nsam adansenfo nkontompo sorry ade a minim no obisa me wade boni tua me papaka na me kra edi besugya amen empire we ye empire a David boy ya na ehu papa na se wo wona wasori atia wo Nyankopon nipa bi e wona dwuma a wo ye e wona wade a wo wade ye e woni suku a wokọ e wona namontuo e wo posu bi a wanya e wo asori pani bi a wodie e wona sofodie biribi a wo ye se wasori atia Onyankopon nipa bi honhum ne honam a due efrise empire agidifo ebo ne nie Psalm 35 wahunu sawa ko a oko nipa taino wamwe peni bone wamwe peni wuo wamwe peni ngose wamwe peni chirisai no na hodi entimi nanso na hodi ni asafo Awurade nti wo se wono de wantimi ne safo ne nko ebia ye sunsum wonim wo mo eye honam mu kura no nipa kura wasika se no nipa kura bia wo ye minister nipa kura bia wo ye ohene nipa kura bia wo ye DC MC na ne wo ka kire ni Nyankopon wa no pɛ ni se Awurade woni woni a woni me ham ne ham woni woni a woni me kon ne kon so ekyam ne nkatanimu mu na sɔre bɛboa me ekyam eye shield na enkatani wonfa bibi nkatana nim sanse ni pano a wasori atia me no ne ho ade ne dodo wotunro mini aduro obuabua ni pano kade me nya ye nkyere wo mo se wo mo nya me bibi mini ahode no ba bia wasam ye koduro minim enti wo sre ni Nyankopon wo sre wo Nyankopon wa no pɛ ise Baby akoduro no. Baby atamfo atoyade ama wakoduro no. Wonso ekyem ene nkatabuonim na wameboa. Wose twepia ne si woni a wota me no kwan. Atamfo taw wo taw so wo diwachi baby abekobia wo sound. Wose nyame twepia no pay. Wobia wata wobiara anopei awurade ntwepia no sere kwa in Jesus name kasa amen. Was a kachira me kra se waje nkwa ne me ma wona wohwe me wuo no anim nwu ase na wani nwu ene ama me enu o yade na abɔ wo woda o katapaso no ampa ene wo mpa ye ne se nipa bi ka wo mo nkuna nka wawu o manim nwu ase na wo mo ani nwu wase na wone e wo pɛ wo bɔne no ma onfa ahohora ye nim guase wo mo fa nsane wo machi ahohora ye nim guase wo mo fa nsane wo machi wase ma wonye ntsen tete mframanim won chaff se wo hwane eburo hu a on tete no wase ma wo nye ntsen tete ma wo tamfo anim nwu ase no pay awurade ma wo tamfo anim nwu ase no pay de wo pesa wo store no mu eniema eguo ekamene wo twatro so okoda afiase no ma wonye sen tete wo awurade anim wase na ma awurade bofo ensum wo mu nyame bofo ensum wo mu won pia wo mu kwachiri won pia wo mu to amenem anopa ye boy atamfo so mpaye eduru baby ya ne nyame ma ya bre eduru baby a wo hunu de waye obi a eka no nkona nka awuai wonya bie eka no nkona nka wo ne ukunu ntam asaye eka wo nkona nka na oyiri ntam asaye eka wo nkona nka adwuma wo ye yedie covid ba ye eye di pakro ya se woni ne nyina na wa adwuma mu ya pam no so wonko na wo de yempam wo sanse adwuma na kra na onya ne yie ne nam ho kwasa saa konkonsa na pantan
101.7
na wase na wasum mi fidie won amena mu kwa fidie na wasum e wo nua wadanfo ho o maame ho papa ho no wasum no kwa esanse ni pakro no watwere wote asefo nyankopon wase ne watu amena kwa amena na watu no wa ne yebesi owo mu aware sai amena no wa ne yedu batumu yade amena no wa ne yedu batumu watamfo a wotan wo gidi ni biara wotan Kristo ni biara no mesi eka amena no wa na abetomu adwaman amena no wa na abetomu wase ma wasai me free won awura na ne fidi a wasum no ehunta no enyi wono a na wonfa bububububu emahwim na owie na oka se na me kra bedi ahurisi awurade mu na ne ho asane no ne nkwagie mu anopai enam se ya bosa mpa ye nti no ye kra bedi ahurisi awurade mu na ye kra ho asane no enam se ye twere wotiasefo nyankopon nti ne ye fam ne ho nti no biara wotamfo be susuo biara no enye yie na mame fa wei enso so anetie obiara udi yaw isansa watamfo no tawo anopai kan Psalm 35 na bompa yesre onyankopon na wajo afri wo haw abeberese ohia amanehunu eniema otamfo no tawo Jesus Christ di mu eni abompa ye fagidie kase amen ye kenkan afri Psalm 35 Awurade asem ni adumti amen.
God bless our homeland, Ghana motherland, faithful and together. Hello my brother, 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 hello my brother.
Chibia Ghana mai betu pon negina wo mamba power dwene Ghana ho kane chibia
okay 101.7 ya trans wade Akye adwumadi mu kwabra ntwibosi akwa ne atena se menini nyina na ekọ SDA ya kwanhwefo ye hwe kwan se awurade beba na obefa ye free saa amanehunu ene ade nyina mu na yenkoye ni manafe ye ni enkomo na ansam edoso okay 101.7 so ni me am wafa Canada Japan wo mu se jagi bi so omra na mo wafa so kwade ba asem kan se anka boni ana na mo wafa buofu munya sa nyama ya munya enya hwe okay 101.7 so eni na me kom me wafa adaka brefre mpo manso o man ni nti o ena ya da bia wodi dwuma e wo neat 100.9 aye ni ankasa ye nua FM aye ni nyina e wo fia na asembei ena pusu kana 50 no abepie mahoma so yi bra me mo ache
Kwame woni wa pamfo nyina mejimo so
na boko de
boko de nka eye boko batia na no man bi ani enyan na ama anopa no unya ti wani ana na chese ase ude ni nyina
na mi wura ede ba asam na asie a woni ewiase nyina be chia ana
Waye Kwame major recovery ana asie ewo tema motorway so odi unse carriageway no efafre temeba ana efafre enkran ekotema na de free enkran ekotema no just say ubedru to bufu won mu say pe ana asan emakomako enkono eye articulator makomako enum ana eye kan kitwa so enan yedi akopimpim mu ama eye Accra Bridgeway for articulator was so 40-footer container eye club bi ankoa wadenche ni nyina gukwan mu wona mu a yese bia na flows
ani asase ya poniam bra asase ya poniam wa ene de wo madinsa
pa na we say articulator no mo di pimpim mu a no mo twa 7 wo mo friends we jackknife na wo mo nyina jackknife ewo eye motorway no so ana nketwa no so afei atese major recovery ana road safety management services for afei no wo matimi de eye recovery truck ba ko aba ana a handful of police for na just kwan de asia ba bedru shopping mall ho no mu a this we year alternative diversion at the far Spinters Road and for Akye Chapel ho the Woodrow Bank of Ghana roundabout no what for left agba ko through new diversion o dey kwoti motorway no so no na watimi atwam after accident na e be take a bit of time and sana some major recovery we no o batimi clear ekwan no so e be say club beer no 40-footer container we hwia beer ni nyina de agu de Kwame chetese wani
na mofa mami musade we die be na ya na e ma ne ba na se we no ubusabuse mu a die be ne siye driver wa drive na sabi ensan wa twa bi ana bibi ne faili ye e ma ka be nkono atimi abobom saa
waye Kwame would free enkran e de approachi tobu fo no no a final stretch na de be do tobu fo no no emu sane kakra ena ensuo no agugu na ensuo no egugu ye no imagination no would only be say first two vehicles etimi ede car no ma a jackknife ye no one more car no ye be kan say pile up one more car no na enam say e former gugu na e be a braking distance no higher short ninti no omo antimi avoid the accident no ena omo nyina de kokopimpi musa if it's a wo hwe eye 40-footer container Accra Bridgeway ensano a ahwe agu no a wono awoto it will show more ohuru de asi wani mu no na braking distance near short it will apply brakes na a form also so no concrete and na agugo kakra no now once would have thought to say braking no sabi or the engine braking kura kan ho a e de beba ne say obe jackknife no wa hwie nsa ne nyina de aguo if you say the tapoli keke and ya de akata nsa no ho e we it make say ni other Accra Bridgeway 40-footer so na ka ho ne de onyame ye natom amotimi eginai to no after be be egina won chen ho e na wakani nua na wa hwie nsa na aguo no ho a wasa jackknife no e na wo mo etoto
na ofe mame wiade say car ye ni say regulations ni kire say odi car bi achia at least I say be 10 meters so that's a wo bo break kura no 10 meters de wo betimi abo tema motorway yi e kwan mu kura tutu eti adroba fo no ya na wo mu nim saa de we nyina
Kwame Wadaroma ukoya ukokosua kaka no ana ye ukinka book ne ka tell say ukwa no ma 1 car distance it is said the walk car no 10 city no na kwa ma obi 1 car distance na udru motorway so driving conditions no exercise obi ye tia so and into no ma distance no wa calculate ehunu also braking distance na se nsuo kura to ana egugu dia na just wa adapt o driving style no to suit wet conditions na aba but as it is Kwame enya dia enipa dodo no a ye kaka no almost saa de no so say weather condition no esay a visibility kura na bi a eye poor kura na obe adapt in driving style no amena suit eye condition on the highway ye ken so no Kwame bekom no wo mekuta car kesi nyina no o mekuta license F na license F no enem rantie ni bebre oko upgrade ni license F more than 90% yemfa car kesi no say articulator say bus no yemfa eno test no and send the license F no the amano anybody p upgrade akokuta license F walker bus and now walker articulator abra yemfa articulator and test no yemfa bus and test no enya de shene nsem na otimi eko hazardous conditions same bia na Kwame ato apem na je say woman no na etwado
mo fa de etwato kura no prefo bi abem
ai kese nipa ni bi aprepra driver for kakra enketwa no a kese animu ni akyenyaye na make say no na nipa na ba be fumu wo say chin a kese me hwe ni mo na me nya hunu say emergency medical technicians ambulance for na ebinya nru honom na me wa rehemu say road safety management services na no de sa truck no esi motorway baby etwato no a it was no de kan aben ho na sa handful of policemen no it is my view say omo be frɛ ambulance service for bi na omo timi aba be hwɛ omo atrapo ewo ehyen no mu a yebetimi ayi ye ne
wa bodi ni ye atakureta me nana na mbusa an se na atakureta te se no se o ka no hu se ni tini nie na ne dua no nso nie nti wo mo ye ntaafo nti ne yefra wo atakureta
Sane tie Kwame eno anu no tie sia de Colombia no hwei ye sone bi so famre o
mate evru wo hene ya mo fa medase ano pay ami bye bye mo fa adaka brefre mpo manso mamudu de AC ewo eye motorway na ye de abremu no okay 101.7 na kese wonam ho a na wo so wahwe ho ye ne wo hu ba bia wo so wodi wani be kire se de be ye bia wo bankan ya ana wo kɔ tema wo bedu na wo hu se de kwan ne nyina nso esitie mu na yenko owura David owusu buache okuma sunuguo wo wusu berempon where president ma West Achim Youth for Education and Governance na enura no wo mo ye press wo mo ye demonstration wo ye kire na de ba asem wobi si twrododo matoa David owusu buache okuma sunuguo me moache
ba Kwame yeja
na bako die
Kwame nyame ahira yen ahodi mu de nkai boko na wo hwe de extra de mahama de kotu je de na tese enye boko sa
enu amoye demonstration fa ho na mo asem popa ne sei
ba Kwame yasem yetitia se amampani a wochemuko ex-president John Dramani Mahama kaedi ni mse ka eni obekata sa de nkabom eni odo ebeba Ghana tititititi ena ye ho atena Nkranfo Dagomba fo Dakati fo Hausa fo Gonja Achem Asante Krobo nyina de nkabom na atena eni akekire kurui enti no me kai class me bia yeko school no the teachers who ni bi na mo kase said the odo beba nti na mo de boarding house bae you know ye eastern region here boko school voter no wako school Asante na wakotena ho no wasua ha mama kakra said the e den kabom ni odo beba na o hwe Ghana so history mu ne Ghana bakosemu a ochem achemansa abuakwa bosome ene kotoku ya nananom abo bra sebe e dia to ho the records na kire say omo kan omo a omo boama ye kire Ghana ho o hwe big 6 year ya nana William Foriata ya nana Edoda Kufuado ya nana JB Dankwa nkrofo we ni pa omo ba Ghana omo bebo brama ochem anas ocheman untimi nka so mumu bia ye konfo anase oye sakawa Ghana hanom sebe ni yemu na ye nyina ye hwehwe na se ex-president okoka se achem sakawa boys sakawa ne kura no enye tem papa ebeboa amampuntuo akoso uwie a ama na so ha wo se mo san ye fraudsters ye sure se ex-president Mahama ne kasa na okan ba Kwame ye mana kwanya se ne on san ka bi ma on kasa asem ne bi ya se mi tietia on me pa chew on fa chew pa mu eden emra ochiman ene Ghana fo nyina ne to so bi on twe ne ho enfri NDC seat ni so as flag bearer se on contest bi because ne kasa no kasa e honte edin chichemu edi oseye edi oyeni eba because as an ex-president, now we incite other tribes against another tribe. Say, Abia Sebi in Cranford come, say, I came for no man, Sakawa, no better so. Nakobo for come home, Hausa for come home, Asante for come home, no one in our domain see or Chamsua. That one, a do you need a bebo maemu, Yan Penesa, Yasen is it here. Ex-president John Dramani Mahama, on for chopping more ding, Emre or Chimine. No we are on some factual mu di emre Ghana fo nyina na me kwa no sub president a wo ba be die so na wo din ntitimu ene watimi wakame e ba be die so de on qualify say wo ba be die so on si from say on contest selection ni bi the John Dramani Mahama ex-president entimi anya sa ne ma we nyina ya sama ye de to Ghana fo anim ene o chima ade hie anim ye titia ye pa mo chew se ne ba yensen na ho amma ex-president John Dramani Mahama and then the NDC for any obi bia or your political leader and our political figure no be an agent say or didn't timu ebeba o mani mo say no betimi aye at the bonne at your mind there yen tunti aba no yen to abanintia John Dramani Mahama and then the NDC na that bi no omko anase obi ko no so obe contest election on tu na ni nsi tribe ba ko so say me be time enche ye bia na ne organizer akamba akoke kan semi fama efa ofori panifie ho ama ono a John Dramani Mahama na edi akamba anim edi no ko ofori panifie weche bi akopa achew ma ye twa moja gu ne na so eyi apaye aka tren se waye bone wonu ho wabaye de achew ko na menko ye bi na wo se twa wo ho eni afekura o bra Kwame na wo se twa wo ho na wo sa wo papa na wudi anim ko na wa sa betika nsem se ya na I na agent say or chamde or the nim be chuchu from
na mama mu said
na ye na na mo so ka ye ntina ho and the fiti chebi person call da ene bosomefu okotoku bosomefu abu akwa ye nyina ye nkambom ene Ghana fo ene akwa me be akwa me ni jeje ye ne say ene ba ye ko ye ubemu agbefo hene a wo asamankese obaye hausa fo hene o asamankese baaye nkranfo hene o asamankese baaye I just say odo obia be kire say as president dey untimi nka say as former president untimi nka say o president o teso Sakawa boy
na ayi
Kwame
asem yi ba ye ye pusu ahoma ene NDC for mpanimfo no madidi nkomo ba akwa wo mo kan say owuru adonwo ena wokoka sa asem wi na wo ka no na wo ka ade agina sa Japan royal deal ya yewura safu ma afoba ena wono wayi nu se wonhwe so yewura gabia se ocheda ako se wono nso ena omra edi kese uhwe deal no a ekọ no a na ekoye sesabi achima de hye no ena wo mu di muti wo se wo kan ya na onya achimfo nyina na wo kan ade atia wo na emom nipa bi e wo Japan deal no ena wo kan ena mampani so kura ko to so se ne ko wan kan sa achim Sakawa boys in reference to sankrofo no ena mampani kura ba bontia sa mampani da ba bontia be ka se one ne chairman eye chama fosu ampofo woye wocheman de hye kan achimko no mbremu nye no nko ebra wodi aban no na tani general ma me mare brew wono so upon brew wono so no na woye ochihini woye ochini pa eno eka ho a wose mpanimfo bebre wo mo ye ocheman de hye na eno so da nchen a na nsai ma me eslo usu ekọ kan se aya gie man na saa niema nyina no mu anhunu a enti mu kwa demonstration wo mo so nte ase
ba Kwame on some maybe kan fi de o se President Mahama e ka se adongo ne kan ba Kwame ba so adongo kan sem no o te ya na
me man tina me ese no ma e bi o ba bi de
me da se le pa cho ye de mi ne ye tifi ex-president Mahama no ana se ni Facebook wall ono ana be ma asemi ebe deja because se wo ba ka asem na asem no kan no wo just asem no kan enye enti wo share no kura wanu hu a aden na wo san defend so wo nim se de o kan ne ya ana wo betima gina so aka say okay de o kan ne ye enu ntina me kan ye na waka ana ho aba asem a afi wo twon ho akogyan kese nyame na me kan na me ba ne kan o ba ne kan na wo hu se nye no aden na wo so ko share ye
ena de to so mienu wo say na wo refer to yewura me ankasa me nua Gabi ene Kofi Safo Maafo de wo senate no ne ade nti ho na wo so refer
na ba kwa me ba cho ensem woni ntini atutu di ana meboa
no kre
enti se wo fi se obi aya achimini na waka asem na wa ya ade ya de boni bi na ka asem ko ne abi na wo moni bi se o Safo Maafo senior minister obey wa yesi Gabi o achimi wa yesi na ukobo achim etare sa asem ne ho
tina open say
you say on to me kan asem ne say oh aden na senior minister ba any guidance ashidako wo sa de we hu sa de we de ya koye se ni na ukobo achim etare ho wo ye sa na wo di otan ba achim any other tribes in them that's why I'm not
meet you.
Yes, as former president, Yan Kasasa, yes, a penny dear Matiman, and I'm a boy. It is a summer before as president. Our talk on Yan Suda. What that's a bad don't go for can't some master assembly or be anti one some more. Not a walk of properly assembly, a quanim, the cocker CM, no beer to one some, and I came for you, and I came for you, and I came for your man, Bosu, and on my oh, yes, sir. Now we incite all your time ever to attempt any other tribes in them. Yeah, yes, sir, as a former president. That's why I'm into the patrol. So the more okay for me. Not a bit before we, I before we, not back, I'm going for back whom you need to acquire Abia, despite to say, and yeah, not despite the tough ones of Noko Castle, Mother Sacro before I'm Wahidi, Sang for Wahid, not almost Casa and back a year. And when as President Mahama, the Casa no Kayan, I've been teaching you about my.
Why your comparison be say? One Casamudi share my mere slow usu. Edim go can say, ya dear mine. To almost a no sucramu, Sabran or Cassie, ya dear mine, or mine and you Sabi, as la usun in the bush for, and also so one can pay.
Black one, me pacho, my mere slow usu, or your hinny, or your Ghanaiana.
Our Ghanaian.
It is a Ghana near Casa, idea my Ghana, only who can show the Casa 7.
I see.
The Pacho, the question may be south. My master,
what was going to say?
Me, I'm no Casa, me a Ghana.
What was it? One of the Cassia, idea man, I guess, or mine, yeah, Ghana for, but it will be no.
The Pacho, or your Ghana, no Casa, idea mine.
Aye.
But
Sabre na all kasa asem no na it was in reference to NDC say ya gi to me afri NDC for nsem enti ka no omo say nko nso nka say oh ya be gi to me no afri mo nsem ye bu ni ye na aka ya gi e man dia na ye say man no any one NDC for any one one e MPP Aye.
Me pa chobra Kwame. Oman ni ye Ghana for dia. So ye MP, so ye NDC, so ye CPP. Ye nyina ye beto oman Ghana.
Okay.
It's the MPP for net so. Na so mo ka say ya die man ya. E oman no mudi so. Ana me bo MPP for so no mudi ana.
No correct.
The NDC for this for ka say aye ni ebu oman na me pa cho NDC for nkwa no mu bu oman na. Eye twi kasa so because ya die man ya no nkyere say wo na wo team na say bia wo ye MPP wo ye NDC ni ana wo CPP ni ana say wo ye krobon wo de Ghana ni. Na wo kwa ka say from o president our so no oye saka wa boy for star entwe that Kwame ya fa say as president Mahama anka say you on be pachew wan pachew nso a that na for mutie me na no pe wo OKFM so mepa muchew ye nyina saba ko ye efitititi ye nyina ka bobu say ye pese ye di ye ho fifa ho ye difa ho de fi abrofo sem se na ebetime di ye ho so ye de ba ko ye no odo atenenti de oben na so de nkichemu ani otan beba de ye yi ni fie mu kura no sa ye kasa na ye kanenti me pamocho mo ma ye nyina nya ba ko ni enkoto aba ne ntia jondam ani Mahama me de so be kwa koto ama CPPO so be kwa koto ama PPPO so be kwa koto ama MPPO me ni wo eni ho hweka bia de me kan na ne se kwana ko okwa sadan ko tutia jondam ani Mahama
me ba ni we di he
enko ye say asem boni a o kan ye say odi ntitemu e ba oman ni mu because at for enye no eno hu ne ye gina so de ato abenetia na next time no obi ba say obe contest seat na obi ba say obe kasa bi de ntitemu be ba oman ni mu a wo hu say wan kasa yi
obi bisa say saa kasa die saa amanyofo wo mo sori a wo mo ta akeka pa wo mo si the then candidate Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo edu ba bi okokan say ye ya kanfo enti no ya na eyene nan bi ho a okan se ye ya kanfo enti no saa ne ma no de mo ayifo ye friend say mo amanyofo de mo ta aka nti akanfo no nyina wo se saa bre no ye hu funso bia wo ho a de ye nkondam se amanyofo nsema ya na mo ka no ni nyina entwa yi
takwa me shade ndi politics e chipa pasa de me mom no me kai pan se mre na do koka sa asem na okoka ya kanfo no politicians e wa Ghana ehoro ne pa me kai sade no akoka se ya kanfo na nya kanfo nko na wa Ghana takwa me kai se wo ye radio yi wajume wo be interview no kai se sansem what the home come open what the kan ka so ma ka sansem e bia wo ye sure say na do kan sansem no Ghana for de na ho che na ya fa ne wanche no ana na eto so mienu no se obi aye boni bi na se ya nka eno nkire se tukọ ya ma yenye den
me yanka
obi etu pa ocho sansam ne de yen fa nto nchen ansa
edi ayi for punishment no
ye wa election year Africa so de democracy ya ye ho Ghana that ko ye de tete what is it one mu tete what science and some say ya but she jim na fi ye ni so atiente
enka mi kra de ayi oye woye na meda se say no mu se the punishment ni say Ghana for nye dey
Ghana for say John Dramani Mahama am a pachew say ne kasa na kan ye na ana de na ko share on Facebook page no enya Ghana for ekoto abana omuntuntia NDC ene John Dramani Mahama baby bia NDC ni contest as MP okwa se sabe MPP ni na wo ho a no wato ama no no wajai NDC for no efan se John Dramani Mahama ama ye hu se oba be tan achemfo e wo sa bro no so ho no de ntitemu beba okwa presidential no so a se MPP se CPP na wo ho a no wato ama no ye de yasem nyina etia ye ntuntia John Dramani Mahama because oba or the watch ama ye hu se otan ochem
brothers and obey mira
me da
say David Owusu Buachi your president West Achim Youth for Education and Governance ne twe ko mpacho Vodafone for so yasene me etim de medie nyina ebre o kama pa na Vodafone for say Vodafone cash no mobile money no wo send ya ma obia free all network Tigo MTN Glo bibia free Airtel Tigo nyina free enti se ba ko no ayetew ha na yetew ha bacho e free enti bomodene na bra so na dial star 110 hash wawie wo send sika ene de bibia anya bufu se sika yi anano me send me ma me 10 cedis wase menti no wa ha na de oye me nsante na sika 10 cedis ma me te mampon funsuom I say metu na ba kire made aha now 10 cedis na wo ten ha te me ha na te me ha Vodafone for say what they want to nti braso who send sika mo bia sika ne se sun se swa bibia ay free want to teku anase want to sempo akora nti bomoden obisa say are you ready Vodafone was say a mobile money interoperability ena ode ema wo wo ye proud sponsor Kojak farmer se me mo amane say ode pro code buy pro code no wutiri ya wo ya wuhunimu sonsuo wanya code wonu pro code aneko na nsenke nkrofo bi ye bia fam enti ya hweye na pro code ne spell KOJACH pro code oba ne be ma picture da enum ne akiri ena pro code ni spell is PROCOLD ya hweniye eboa pa apepon abo bibia yusu trase woni tutu agu numbi na ebeko Kojak farmer sakofa Kojak FMP toothpaste ni mouthwash and toothbrush who say obi o na ogam e o se hankra no ya na etu moja me pa cho Kojak FMP toothpaste and ni mouthwash eno so da nchen a bomodene se obi a wo sensitive e bia wo di fruit ana wo num nsu e cold ana e hot aboza ahye me pa cho kopabi na fatwi ose Kojak FMP toothpaste ni mouthwash wo ba huru anum ena ni toothbrush a wo betwi ose na ebeyi sa ne ma nyina afiri oboso mepe na ne nyina ekọ Kojak farmer e dia amebo hum amane pro code ni toothbrush mouthwash ena toothpaste no wo benya bi e wo kanshi drug lane e wa kra ha ena pharmaceuticals bi ana wa 0244 674400 0244 674400 okay 101.7 so enie na black kwaku ye bo abeka mensa black kwaku memo achi o woko eyi na me catch you say ka kire ket boy na mo yi no se wo meye eyi no onye mu representative yeah what's it there be yen as FIFA no there be I'm talking as a technical director in charge of there be when you know I will FIFA FIFA
okay
because I'm FIFA me FIFA member
okay
kwa who say on me post difference
yes
mu de any federation of international football
there be yes ayo ball ye director bi bra Monsaka eno na ye Zoom meeting Monsaka was it mini FIFA me a member of the committee no lyrical and technical committee no
FIFA music company
lyrical no just how we play football na I desanyo see my friend lyrical so that shows that I'm a technical person okay na be hye niam bi e de amama various associations no Oceana GFA no na anu so no model letter bi aba ye hwem music to obaji se bosome
no ye go FIFA
okay
before na akoye o ma de congress
and there be no what throw be the abreye
there be na nyante chiji 4,000 a month as allowance
and no buy are
and na keta ye no 12,000 times
okay and then say what 300%. Okay, say COVID ninti. Eti e ba ye nyuntum na ye nyuntum wa wadwen say.
Ade o magwa bu we woni
there be no. It's subject to the approval of we the FIFA technical and lyrical.
And you ma approve ana elite. O ma bu with that.
No, say uniskasa.
We o be ye nwa no wagina get.
Kwasi nyantechi. 4,000. yes FIFA no scan GF is scan
Ametias
hallelujah
oh ba Kwame say oye adwuma no say ye ntuna good
ayi asebo am fi nyo say kwasi broni wanyi kapra wo yi simpoa ena so die broni bi amahia no pantima me nto broni
e broni bi die wo
na we bosu bi akatua kwa no atum 2% na akwa onko tournament ba ko de mo wie ye
na ko te do mra ni ahan o ahan sunguro mu na
ahan se ne ketokiriko ho we emwa ayi da sibre dwamna nwom ne yebo
we are gani right oro
oba ya president friend no a o ma na ire to ne kaba so a wo mo ko ya wan fre obia na mu za akwa obedi ewu
one man ire kaba na me kan wa se una nyo kombi
Debi o obia ya to aba yeah no de on twen so mo tournament bia ayi GF president yen enye so jala
la na hu ze na ire to ne kaba so
so we am say wa fere yen to kaba so ni yanko obusa na wa say other members of the when you be no be to kwayon
also call by impromptu
na impromptu I na so nya impromptu cause say wa mun share o ka kudi junction ana mun twa ma frikiko cause members no e bit cantonments
e bi we nya wo mu abede hu
ba kokura dia mini ndi ko kwade o se on ko ofa lunch wonti wonu kura no woteye no na ko ahoro ne nsa akọ
e bi ofra no nya wo mu abede hu
ofra hwan no mo ye mo amaye mo one man style bi ni sad la live bi sa dia
e bi there's a cat kwesita na chi na obai
hwan
kwesita na joli so obai na we ni fly na kwesi nkofo na ye wad
brata na chi
ta na chi but obai no we ni fly
o ket so yes how anya die
why are this
wo yesa kane no anka mekwa ko bonwuma tia
wa
ka tie wa anya die yate okregu emi sina wa anya die ding ding onwuma tia
that the new the good young one
good ya ayi example
ebi na mko to ya Mr. Madam Baba Gwame ya lumba die no
number
obi bi ni abubo nuya nka bete kuma bi ama no ejuma wo ye ni owu ejuma shebre di la
bola wo ko ni owu ejuma ani fufu awo no ofie owu ejuma
so we are na beto me ni ameti mi bia me mresu na mi kuro eji oyimra ma me di mfufu mi
awo me na beso na
oyimra me di mfufu ye na baba friends o de mi fia wa jenechi wasi na una o ka de wa zo njira o step mother na mi se me mi nka hwe eyo na zo mresu abego no let me be you man
nesu
na me mresu amengo ye na me mresu mi kwai
na kwakwe
azumbe
throughout history in politics so bibi wo na ha obi a otimi ko sha nwumtuni bi na bi a o man sika no wa bonnum e de ma no na nwumtuni bi ne friend kwasi kwaten
ni ma breso
ni ma breso na ono no ye friend kwasi kwaten keka rap pe you know wana krobadu sei sabra na yiri koto mpa gold bed ena Kwame Nkrumah yi no efiri na dwaso no koma kwasi kwaten sika na enu nyo bo no sabra yi no ene ye create state protocol here ohi ene de ma no
ene mo abraso nsem si
from minister to secretary na enu nyo bo me say yin na me say yin na na krobadu say me say yin na me say yin na na what's the hene
yes was so ne dia de enye Kwame Nkrumah
Debi ono o se minister no one se protocol officer
dia bana obu
asiano afi Joe Aison station master wa wo no mam do kono kra na ode ne yi no won so Kwame Nkrumah time no na Kwame Nkrumah ye
Abia na wo ye general manager wa Tamahabo no.
Detention ba we ni nyo boy. Wa zeri ye onua mi kaka ofio nyami be kire.
Mzanyu wane boy.
Jo ice no compose you.
Sir,
please
hey. Nana area abakase ngwa na ka kire you.
Obeba wu mu no. Fire yo na pom kwa abodama.
E no no de na hiti o.
Eti Akye no.
De bi na o si say.
Ono de na hiti.
Na ba wa brazo.
Eti Akye
wa society. Dadara we. Na no waka we je ya. E we that.
Akye EK nyame. No am so a musician, e fe ni EK's band.
EK Martini dim.
Wan so be boy pa.
Na fo kwad na bonyoma na EK nyame.
Wan so be to sa adwum. Ene ye be champon pe.
Na se manhia.
Ko ye be champon pe so. Na a champon pe so no so wonya ayi pa. Ni titi wo fra sante. Ba sante fo no mpenasem. Na ayi Alex Kwadu ya wawe. 1,000 say. Yadi wo. Nyansa yadi wo nipa ba ye ntoma no. Nyansa.
Eno nzi ajambo ndi yo.
Okokuroko ye mfa niamim. Na wo tie ba bi o say. Na wo ka borofo so a ye nka duane ho asem. Say there was it. Wo ka borofo atetentem.
Yeah.
Wo ka borofo nso nka duane ho asem.
We na ya so.
Wo ka borofo a.
Ai.
Sasa da ayi Jenna kutu a champion. Ka borofo.
Ontindem.
Debi. Na sabe your broadcaster bi near friend Richard Corty. Was the head of state, General Ignatius kutu a champion. To ka borofo asanfo ne yentante. No de be bo nyum. Wo ka borofo atetentem na wo nsa. Wo ka borofo nso enka duane ho
asem. We
ya. Wo ma du kuro ntia. Sabe na a champion a launch operation feed yourself. Because we be camera for aduane ho asem na be.
Na we asem na brofo si de una we gire de won kan asem.
Endi
Kwame abrazo na Ghana yedo.
Oze. Ewo
Buku ngwa na obi.
Oze. Ebi mi wo bi but wo man hweso yi atete.
Ene zabre no nyini ndi na ogotoy.
Oze.
Odire na so.
Me wa fa ne toy.
Ozo man hweso yi atete, ni wo hweso yi.
Ti kwaguro bada ma ya bomodi ne frek katma me na.
Kwame na ai abatu PPP fo mbegina bi.
Enura me hu adiem ne hu se political parties politicians ebinum ye bad papa. Enura me hweka bi pick up. Ena ya painting ne di GCPP.
Anu ye dey.
Dan that part no.
Ena da so ti asin.
One must start the campaign. One bumper to.
We na yasin.
Kwaku.
Ba PPP dem nyeche so mbegina.
Ombeba na yi na so omba.
Doctor na nko bi o, wa PPP don be ko.
No we da ko.
Oh, go flag bearer.
No wa jiji Ghana fo sika gu bank mo sika ya share. O be da be president.
Eno de se na bank ni ye adwuma.
Na ye dey.
Wo se aban abegu.
Woni o lose aban abegu.
Wo ka de o de an watua.
Wa be.
Watua.
Debi.
Pagwa si lo ka se.
And say receiver so otua.
Receive and tua ma.
Debi va. Kwame.
What did you ever va?
Watua o ka se. Kan kwa juma. Kwa kumeba. Eja pagwa si ndu. Mbojo. Kauna eji da gogu yebani ye ne tua ne ka abachai. Mesawa. We kwaba. Owura James eje ni mboaten. Eye kasamafo edema former President Mahama. Outside candidate edema NDC amanyukuo no na yene no entwetwe enkomo. Okay 101.7 eso eni Mira James ejeni mboaten odise ba memwache
Many amigos so Kwame.
na ba ko de
Oduman kuma adaroma.
Na mabawu nche ya no pay ya mame enhwe ade ba ko na asemienu sese campaign no mudi aduru he na sign na ekro
Yo, me da say. Campaign de Sisiano ya homesto
esan sɛ wobɛhwɛ a na wɔtwetwe mu owura John Dramani Mahama ɛkɔ aprɔbɔ ɛwɔ Upper West region okodi ɛnanan ɛwɔ hɔ ɛkɔ aprɔbɔ in all constituencies ɛwɔ Upper West region obedu nkran kwesiada enyumre ɛna ɛjuada enyumre ɛna ɔkɔkɔ paa NDC manifesto a yaso ne din sɛ the People's Manifesto no ɔkɔpa ahontoma ɛwɔ UPSA ɛde nhyehyɛeɛ gugu akwan mu ɛsɛ NDC manifesto no n'ani so ade hunu ne sɛ ɔde adwuma 1 million jobs ɛbɔ ɔman mu tertiary students wafa wɔn ɛka no fi half of that na were repealing ban on importation of salvage cars na wa legalize okada any nenkeka ho kwame nti osha na chese ofi apawe se bae no onje ahome ekra na okosa na oba na obebu kompo esinkonya na wahye se akwan na okoye no se de osese no ansa na okoneko so apepepe a se ankosa adin tenti photocopy me kan say review meeting. One time, so I am former president. The only say meaningful doors. In the office in Zunuma Kakra, and also Soye. In the Obeja work Kakra, my office in Zunuma Kakra. Now, me at the more. Now, what she are be seen. Now, what in the near out of Accra here.
Na aproba na muko nyina no. Yase se wu na se waye be ba hwe oyare da homu. Ori power eba ama NDC.
Kwame no de aba ma bro so say I mean sure he John Dramani Mahama could do wa emse jama pena denyumre okodu yen it took him more than 1 hour to get to his hotel wodu wa kromu ho ne keke no. And it was a distance barring traffic in the 10 minutes to get there. You know, and yet just what baby Piara or 4 years. So we ye beba share. And then I'll be in Patron's up, Mammy Pio.
Sir, who know a ye beba show yard da home?
Aha, who know we ye beba show yard da home. I mean, interested. A month for a buyer, may Brusuma. Make me say ye in the end and kebeba pa ma bros. Me so be high extra canopies and chest.
Na mamemrai manifesto mo lanche mo de aba na enu akura de MPP for ba out say bebire wo wan say mo awia wo mo de o minim so hwe daily guide mu ya kotu yes we MPP de nu na mo de aba be hye mu we copy and paste no mo de ade
I think that you have to understand these guys. In the first place, we almost kind of say, nah, John Mahama cried then Obabe contested. John Mahama contested. He had an emphatic victory against them. The next one, John Mahama cried Onya running mate. John Mahama has brought perhaps the most credible running mates and blemish running mate. He has also appointed one of the most qualified women in Ghana today as running mates. And also by Enoprano, Chesemua Omokafa, Mami, Professor Nana Jane Opokwa Jamaica. And no, actually, almost say John Mahama, any message. Now, the message is out there. They are dazed again. What are they saying? They are all over the place. They say, they don't know how to even react, such that their responses have been bad. When one of the policy interventions you propose among others, so they also offer me in the name of John Mahama said, Ghana and Kola Ninaye or Mamba. In the big public schools, no more enjoy free SHS. Or no, and not say free SHS now. He's saying that it's also about time. You better extend it to private schools, particularly as you're running double track. Now the private schools are literally collapsing. More facilities and the teachers, they are they should also run the same program. It's one of the things John Mahama is saying. Or Kasa also about the $10 billion big push project. Then no come on for say na $10 billion John Mahama bear then away. I think that many people have not even thought about the fact that John Mahama waye be paying. Between 2013 and 2016, John Mahama infrastructure development programs it is $6 billion dollars. In waye be paying. He can do it and he will do it again. Another thing John Mahama can say obey legalize now regulate Okada. And what's in here? Almost say Okada cry risky. And then they'll give better jobs. So right now Miaka was one of the people or cancer. And Rose and what did you want to they are considering legalizing Okada. These people in government, they actually don't know what they are about. They are now implementing John Mahama's policy. But for John Mahama, he's not really like moved. They hear and they say, Ghana, Mebunu Benye Jumaye, Enti ono actually quite say, or better so be legalized. It's an address on your legalize you. Then another one on your legalize you. Mu be anywhere John Mahama no, a mano, a papa, I was answering me.
Yeah. Now, Mammy Radio will say you. Manifesto no. Go for and Cordia and go for Bissan say, you bought 10 billion, near boy, more. I didn't know. So, may and Sika, yenya, it be annually, no, na a limited in terms of
the issue confronting or mine, and yes, Sikana ye
okay,
is a matter of priority.
Okay,
a priority. And a issue, and yet, John Mahama, medical say John Mahama infrastructure projects, and $6 billion. John Mahama's time, he had just one oil well in Ghana. John Mahama brings 2 additional oil wells were discovered. ABC, and that makes it 3 additional oil wells. Abain Bia Niwa, when you see a chain, Nana Ekufuado, Abain Abain Bia Niwa, when you see a chain, Nana Ekufuado, Abain. In the history of the Fourth Republic. It is a matter of priority. It's a matter of priority. It's not a matter of inadequacy of resources.
Okay. Say you be idea where the here and pa this kakoye. They mum bia sika and anyhow.
Precisely the point I am making, Kwame.
Mamembra
that question the crown will be examined. On a lighter side, that question I'll be examined. So Nana Kufuor answer that question a long time ago. O can't see a sika so sika be near so nya Ghana sika no see so.
A comedy.
And to say can you that so.
Oh, okay. I see. Now, Mamembra, the issue of the
I said you be radio studio.
Mamembra we sa de ye kan fa you ho ethnocentric comment and I want to say achim youth for I demonstration say yeah.
John Dramani Mahama has suffered perhaps the most abusive form of ethnocentric comment from the very people who are complaining, from the Nanado, Ene Ora Baumia, who has been called even more names than John Dramani Mahama. You know, so the people who are coming to equity, they must come with clean hands.
I must say, okay.
Ora John Mahama and Koye ethnocentric comments. Obian him John Dramani Mahama. He's a gentleman par excellence. You know, and Ora John Dramani Mahama. The Etianka Sani say, Ora, MP Isaac Adongo, and Oka say, and near maybe Kosowa Baimu, a buying penny would be an uncle almost 7 and Nadu Abaimu, and you be a Oka Semizomako demonstration, almost 7 and Nadu Abaimu. Omuna Ora Dongo Kase. And near be a air cost in Abino, he calls them shady and untidy business. No, it is those people he describes, or Radongo describes as Achim Sakawa boys. The people who are demonstrating, they must prove 2 things. They must prove that 1, Omoye appointees of a Kufuor government in the government, and 2, they must prove that they are the people that Dongo was referring to as being behind the shady and untidy business. Look, these what they are. Chef Kwame, say what forest and what they are mining there. They are destroying the forest cover. Have you seen these people go on a demonstration? Almost from Galamsey, they are destroying them. Have you seen these people go on a demonstration? They are just doing politics. John Mahama is above reproach on in this matter.
At almost say, Nanka Adongone, His Excellency John Dramani Ekano, Obetimia Boamudi, without mentioning the tribe in which they came from.
No, I'm not giving you. I'm sorry.
Almost in Nanka. Baja Matias here. Now, almost in Kobetimia Bo, Nipano involved.
Almost to me, I can John Mahama and them without calling him Bolly John Mahama. John Mahama without referring to all the derogatory things that they refer to John Mahama as people of northern extraction. In any case, Obi Frey, your friend, the Vice President Baumiase Wale Adam Smith, have all the people in Wale gone on a demonstration because they are being referred to as your friend.
But Saturday, you get denigatory.
Kwame, John Mahama has not made the denigrating statement. He's not made disparaging statements. You know John Mahama. He's about reproach.
Edi chapa almost one pano. Ompa ana wedi onyai.
No, Kwame.
Bro.
From Obia. We are the furniture. I have told you that they must prove two things. One, they are appointees in the Kufuor government. Two, they are the people that Adongo was referring to as being the people in the government behind the shady deals. Once they prove these things, you can get what they demand.
Okay. Me rania maminya una edi dwuma from medasa no pay. Medasa bye bye. Owura James Ejenim Boateng eye former Deputy Minister of Information was saying ye kasama fudima His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, flag bearer of the NDC. Now, you know, I train come okay 101.7. So, in na you know, I train come with you. My main son for family for young queen. Me part of Vodafone for say. Amazing network ya wabjin no ye niema padema wo. Na waseme kan che say charges bia would send this to our networks no wa drop ni nyina wote. Enti say wo send this afa Vodafone cash so akọ all network here yento taku yento simple as many times as you want to any network, pay zero charges. I was sika wo be send no so no yento taku yento simple. Okay, 101.7 so ni eno ansa wo ba Vodafone so na wako Vodafone cash so bra wo dial star 110 hash what send this cash for free. Na bibia nso etimi aye kama. Okay, 101.7 so eni na yenko enim wo mo ye morning show sponsor na wakwabra ne abeto mi ha
ka na nyankwa hia wo tema moto weru so ofa na kabre eba mane no wo se na truck no ba ko biafo efeni se biwe for car
ABC
ana mrante da yi insane biwe na no pa no moto weru so no
si wano
se no busi bro no maba wa ne mrante no
wa
asendie
na ni wura no wai
ka enso de kemobusum ko o busa yankomade o ka mu anya accidenta bisi enso de kemobusum ko o busa yankomade
na mazi yesa mu baburo mu ni dia no payo
e ma nyina ka ho
Kwame asebe na okay asebe na okay
so mu
ni dia na baba akofa be ma na o fa efu no peso you go say hey minimum protection unum say ma bo ntina menom wo fa merima ka hu so obanyim
onuma protection unum so obaburu ntinu
onum enti say baba no to kofa be ma hu so obanyim ndi onum unum so obaburu
adabi o na de na we mo we no ma no be ka tim mienu
kwa mo buru pa o
say wa ade o mo no mienu ni say mienu ni say
me ba to mo we UTV keju o mo
ne bro
wa wo accident ya ba no na de wo mo nkwa adwuma boys
obi dwan ewu no
hwe onu aba no wo hu no
kwa me obi dwan ewu no
na wo mo nkwa adwuma
And then
Oh, my God, bro.
And then ready day off.
Come on, here.
Hey,
And them,
I'm over you TV.
and them.
Ghana.
Now, what is that your
And
offense?
then Ghana, Africa.
What is that your
It's
offense?
an offense. But Kwame, who does that problem? Me, my court to be war. Kumasi Kwan Suda. Car any accident, na ye petrol tanker, man for transit on battery oil. No. And car any accident, sana, it means explode, may catch fire.
But where the explode?
And I'm someone say your offense. Let me just say, I'm here the chain way.
My beer, no one club.
I'm to take your small. We are not my baby and son.
I'm a curious one. Why
you mammy come? It's a tale for movie. I have for movie UTV. The one go for you, man, Tamamoto way. Yeah, to get a son,
But no social distance.
why?
Where is social drinking?
That's it. George Opari Ado. Obanum Ranesa Pablo. Why National Youth Organizer of the NDC. Why Emeranimuni Pablo Papa Memoche.
You know, I'm in your family, that's why.
Boko now, swear.
Namidi Achemi and I'm a pay.
Namaba Unchenya. A casual look into the manifesto of the NDC. A dear Baina, a warma the youth, a mebuno, our manifesto, Molanche ye encheimu.
Kwame, Dedi Kai Mami Chia with here for Mutia and Pay, Namen Kase. Oshe the whole NDC manifesto from page 1 to page 140. I think it was the 143 or the 145, you know. Every single page of the manifesto. Offer BB, Emma and Bebuno. Every single page of it. I think can make us a manifesto, no, a youth centered. Now, the main theme for the manifesto, jobs and opportunities for all. Jobs and opportunities for, say, you be made Juma. Now, Obi Biara, Sabi, or Sefa Tebian, so, the Binyame dear, was a man anymore. Offer your manifesto now. 10 of the major promises are the big kind, free health care, free primary health care, offer health insurance data available. Emagana Maya. It is a population of about 30 million. Only 12 million in our health insurance. So what it simply means is that 18 million of the Ghanaian population need health insurance. In total population, based on the 2010 population census now, about 46% of the total Ghanaian population are young, are almost constituting the youth of this country. If you do the normal subtraction of 18 million now, only health insurance as well, give or take, based on 42%, no, what it simply tells you is that more than 10 million young people need health insurance. If the NDC is promising free primary health care, what it simply means is that young person there to be only and health insurance, no, or what not said here, oh man, or between access to primary health care, or maybe just in a primary health care cry a day. Ura hospital biana, OPD biana, checks compound biana, health center biana, first care na unya, so be a back of our folder, the real folder. You don't be caught acquire and some doctor. Now your lab now and some say over any special condition you refer I'm a specialist no. That care you receive and yet you are benefiting primary health care no. And so what health insurance will basically do is to deal with the issue of specialty care and as well as special needs health insurance ever show. So that is the first promise to young people. The second one, on the health sector, time is on maternity leave. And then the policies are in respect to mothers are breastfeeding or more ember. The issue is that, for instance, Obawa in her first 3 months, I thought I returned the question maybe. NDC said, the Nyame Adom, Nagana 42 SANs you better extend maternity leave no at the 1 month account. The second aspect, in Bema Diana, you introduce, for 7 days. Because usually we hear what? Last first 2-3 days, I was so quite at the same time, I saw time quite a lot and down the brain. What we are saying is that the Bema for 7 days paternity leave, a novelty. It is new and it has never been done in this country. Then the second issue about maternity leave here, what way government is saying that we are reintroducing crutches around markets in Myanmar. Umeka na 31st December under the former PM administration. Now most markets are day centers, daycare centers. We are introducing a policy. I then incentivize private sector and say, the crutches or workplaces so that breastfeeding mothers can carry their children and bring them to work. But one of the most difficult things for a young mother, but where the children are close at workplaces, at least on intervals, they can go and see to say, what to say. Then you come to the big issue about jobs. The NDC is promising 1 million jobs in 4 years. And the job market, offer Ghana in data, people who are unemployed based on the employment data now. A lot of people who fall and are people who are employable are young people. That is why we are introducing the friend Ejumapa. People have jobs, but we are talking about decent jobs. Ejuma oya unya so the year Ejuma said different job satisfaction. We are saying that in 4 years, every year there are a minimum of 250,000 jobs. There are yet what we call a job assessment and a job analysis gap. In the public sector alone, that is government jobs from the police, teaching, local government service, civil service, and the various sectors that fall under government, there were job gaps of over 300,000. We are saying that in 4 years, we will fill that job gap. Then the private sector. What do we intend to do for the private sector? What we intend to do for the private sector is one, startups. We are going to set up the youth employment, the National Entrepreneurship Program. They best support young people who want to go into business and industry.
Oh, but before by what difference does it make?
We started, yes. NEP is just a building on, or NEP, it's just yes, and we're renaming it to NEP. What we are saying is that program will still run, but we are coming out with a new program called the National Entrepreneurship Program, purposely to train entrepreneurs, purposely to train them and equip them with the requisite skills. Then we are going to set up a fund to support that project. Young people who start startups. Now we employ more than 20 people. You will not pay corporate tax. You will not pay income tax for 2 years so that you can expand your business. Young people are for small scale companies and enterprise for people whose taxes are below a certain level. Or tax big taxpayers and small taxpayers. For small scale enterprises, government is taking away corporate tax from them so that they don't have to pay corporate tax. And in return, they can plow back almost profits, so that they can use it to expand. When businesses expand, they have the capacity of employing more. The other issue I hear about jobs is medium-scale enterprises. Now, almost corporate tax was at 25%. We're scaling it down about 15%. We are saving them an extra 10%. That 10% corporate tax now can be apply it back into your business, expand and employ more people. Then we are also saying that we will upgrade the labor offices to employment centers and then link them up so that young person are over skill. Go to your district assembly labor center, go and register your skill. We will share information, and based on that, people who are employed from the labor center will be given tax incentives. Then agriculture. Agriculture has the potential of employing more than 300,000-400,000 young people. But agriculture doesn't look appreciative and it doesn't look attractive to young people because one, the land tenure system is a big challenge in this country. The idea can say under the next NDC government, we will create what we call land banks at the district assemblies. The other aspect in terms of agriculture for young people, equipment. Agri equipment are a bit expensive. Government is going to build what we call the mechanization centers. Under the NDC, under Professor Mills and President Mahama, now mechanization centers, we will reintroduce the mechanization centers. What do the mechanization centers do? government buys equipment. So it is like it's there, you plant to buy better tractor, harvester, combine harvester, in our district on so that any young farmer who wants to access them, and rent it at a lower cost than what is on the market. We are going to go back to the cooperative system where 2 or 3, 4, 5 young men can come together, form a cooperative, and then be it agri, be it manufacturing, be it any industry, government will give you the requisite support or the The other aspect is that in the agri business, in agri, there is a big change for agribusiness. So we are changing the Ministry of Agriculture to Ministry of Agriculture and Agribusiness so that we can tap into the business aspect of agriculture. That is marketing of produce, establishment of, you can't be saying, a cottage industry, and then manufacturing industry. So for instance, Bulgar, you do a lot of tomatoes, and Apa, you do a lot of tomatoes. Apart from that, they will grow the tomatoes. We'll have warehouses in place, storage facilities in place, and then most importantly, making sure that we convert the raw materials into finished products, into tomato paste, and what have you. That chain alone can create over 400,000 jobs. And this is why we are saying, for young people, we'll create 1 million jobs. The other catch in this whole manifesto, the 1 million jobs we intend to create for people in ICT. That is the 1 million coders program. Meaning, COVID-19 by Zoom has been sold for $40 billion. It was just an app a young man created somewhere. Mama, every day they get a work election. The idea was to create it as a technological theme park where young people can go and brainstorm and use ICT and develop their skills in ICT. Under the next NDC government, we are going to train 1 million coders across the country. You all know yesterday through the Ministry of Communication. Now you see the district ICT centers. We will use the district ICT centers to be the base for training our coders and hope that we will build technological theme parks across this country. Then you come to the importation of commercial and industrial equipment. You see, a scrappy tax is not off it. Because the tax is needed for commercial vehicles, commercial machines, supporting industry. All these industries, once they have the necessary support and the enabling environment, can also bring on board or create a lot of employment for young people. Then the biggest of it is the Swami Industrial Hub I ever created. Many of them are so only Swami. Swami has the potential. Swami magazine. Swami magazine. It has the potential of employing no less than 400,000 people if it is expanded well. And it also has the potential because we've seen the figures. Maybe I'm friends middle. Your visibility studies support from some organizations. That hub can become the biggest industrial hub in West Africa. And that is what His Excellency President Mama is saying that we will convert Swami to become the industrial hub of this country, where technology, transfer of manpower, skills development in Yama will go on. We are also coming back with the skills development fund, and we are bringing back less debt so that we can train people under the National Apprenticeship Program. The training we will re-equip them like what we used to do with less debt under President Mills, so that they get equipment to start up their businesses. And in all this, give or take, in 4 years, we'll be able to create more than 1 million jobs. And most importantly, the current beneficiaries of NAPCO, there is no exit plan for them. We have hope for them. Yeah, His Excellency President Mama Air can say all NAPCO beneficiaries will be absorbed into streams and be given decent salaries that befit their status as tertiary graduates.
Who can NAPCO and bring it back to another question? Say, what must say? Adeɛ no a mode ba manifesto no wɔn ahwɛ mu di bibi te sɛ bia NAPCO fo akora mo so wɔn absorb wɔn to the mainstream ni nyina na gɛ sɛ ɛyɛ wɔn deɛ mu na mo awie bia na mode nkuruma afefa ho a minim sɛ ndo a wote deɛ ɛkɔ so ɛto sɛn
sɛ minia no MPP for kasa sɛ yebe kuro mu ho yɛsɛ the people's manifesto minia problems are confronting Ghana for we Ghana ni me Ghana ni problems are confronting no so wo kwan yɛ ame so me kwan yɛ. So the problems are universal. The problem of unemployment is universal. The problem of healthcare is universal. The problem of free exit double track is universal. A confrontive problem I can't say people living with renal diseases, say kidney function diseases, and cancer. You best set up fund to support them because if you be a more Ghana, you be a cancer patient back home and a kidney patient back home, and it takes a toll on the family. If they are not your immediate family, but your extended family member may have the condition. After the occurred dialysis crash and a place before for a cabra now and dialysis. So we are saying that we'll set up a fund to deal with that challenge. These are universal problems that confront everybody. We call our manifesto the People's Manifesto. I didn't define the People's Manifesto because you call around Ghana. It's Ghana Fusu. The problem facing law students. President Mahama, a demonstration in Bomono, okay, this is how we solve it. Or just a manifesto, and another law students, no, actual letter. Can say the NDC's promise of solving their problem is more feasible and tangible because it is a problem facing. So when there are issues running across, you will realize that the solutions may end up being similar because in Ghana, it is not rocket science. So I say, it is not rocket science. But for instance, primary health care, it is not in the NPP's manifesto. 1 million codex program, it is not in the NPP's manifesto. The 10 billion big push agenda, it is not in the NPP's manifesto. Setting up a fund for cancer and patients, your friend is saying, kidney patients, it is not in the NPP's manifesto. Agenda 1 million jobs, Jumapa, it is not in the NPP manifesto. For pensioners, 13th month, money job a year. I said yes, more. After 12 months, no, every year, you bet your 13th month salary. I'm a pensioner. It is not in the NPP manifesto. So I don't know how or what to be your manifesto. Student loan plus fund, even 10 year because of COVID, Abia. That be COVID, Abia, the effect of COVID. Next academic year, parents will struggle to pay school fees for the Omamba at tertiary level. Yes, I'm buying so for half, most more for half. Chimpe, any of manifesto. Student loan trust plus fund plus now. Yeah, I can say if you are when you admission, you can who needs card with you for admission letter. Na for SCLF 4 office on no. Na kwa no mun chairman na etire no. Almost 30 ma alone na. Almost 50 film no. It is not in their manifesto. So where did we copy them for? I mean, there are so many larger Swami and Dawa industrial park. It is not in NPP's manifesto. Western Corridor Road, it is not in their manifesto. Dualization of the various highways here, it is not in their manifesto. So where did we copy them from? Then the woman manifesto anymore. I mean, you are there, Kwame. Before launching your manifesto, what single project the woman okay? Apart from some airport to Cape Coast, they been them now kind of manifesto anymore. But at least in the NDC's manifesto, they are tangible, practical, flexible, and feasible solutions are yet proposed to the good people of this country. So how then did we copy them? Yeah, no manifesto. What substance no manifesto in my ear copy? Okay.
Yeah, let me tell you, so be a minute be didn't come off the say. The air kicking in a sika. Na no number first can way.
Kwame, two things. I'm not President Mahama, area president. No, Ghana only had one revenue from one source of revenue from the oil fields. That is the Jubilee fields, Beboa. Under President Mahama, he had access to 160 billion total revenue about President Mahama in 4 years. Men kai wo shimpono, ucha wenia, umupu kwa sintaji na air kosono, Beboa. 160 billion na President Mahama nya na. Railway extension, railways na projects now, railway extensions now here. 160 billion President Mama in the Kahubi. Circle interchange, 160 billion in the Kahubi. Kaswa interchange, 160 billion in the Kahubi. Terminal 3 airport, 160 billion President Mama in the Kahubi. Terminal 3, the furniture, Ridge Hospital, Bank Hospital, and all the numerous landmarks that President Mama Jaya across this country, Ninaka 160 billion. He did all this with only one stream of revenue. That is oil block Nane or Jubilee field. No. At the time of President Mama not 2 additional fields ever on board, Sankofa, anything. When I can say in 4 years, President Akufo-Addo has had access to 360 billion. Off your head. Obekai one tangible project at Akufo-Addo aye. Off your head. One tangible project.
Oh, Anano, Wama Bebua Kunta. Now utia niyama would work over 17,000 infrastructural projects.
Yeah, many of them are your capital expenditure projects are it for the for instance at Twabo. It pays for itself. The Temamoto way now, now President for the Commission, it pays for itself. All these projects fall directly under 160 billion President Mama Enya. What we are saying is if in 4 years the Kufa is nearly 360 billion, that is well in excess of over $10 billion. Well in excess of over $10 billion. That is how much I said baby push no. So if we cut down one on government expenditure, the number of ministers, if we reduce ministers by 40, if we reduce ministers by 40, we save the Ghanaian taxpayer every year over 68 million Ghana cedis. Corruption, first CD4 reports, and the Amnesty International, need the various corruption watch for now. Ghana is losing under this government from 2017 to 2019, 2020, the empire. Government have lost over 1 billion in corruption because our president has become a clearing agent. If there has to be a corrupter, no clear panel. Whilst agencies near Jumano, all reporting by no clear. So you empower Auditor General and inquire with a fair charges near about the lawyers. When Auditor General trusts off the lawyers, I am Jumano. If we had even given him lawyers, Minia would have recouped so much money back for the state. So we can use the fight operation thing now, President Mama can say to have and save the public purse, and then we'll cut down on expenditure. In the last 1 year alone, before COVID, the President Akufo-Addo, the foreign travels in excess of 60 million Ghana cedis. Hiring private jets here and there. If we cut down on some opulence, that expenditure, extravagant expenditure now, we can save the public purse money.
But Pablo,
we can channel some of this money into laudable projects. And most importantly, about priorities. If so far in 4 years, you're not 360 billion. If we want to channel 360 billion well, it can fund most of our development problems. So as for the money, I have shown you how there are projects.
Obi bebu akuntabia kasa na woka foreign travels. I can say well in excess of over $50 million. Yebu akunta so ahwe emfaso dia e de bre Ghana for.
If your country already has a jet and all your president does is to hire luxury jets and not fly the official state jets, problem here anyhow. No high luxury jets, no the two kwanya. In fact, to be any so.
But they came out to discount those stories are not a bandy around,
how did they come in the bargain? The Auditor General's report is there. Auditor General report available for all of us. So what kind of bargain did they come out to do? The report from the Auditor General makes it very clear, sir. He's lived a life of a fairy tale. He's lived like an Arabian prince. Flying private jets here and there. You tweet to play in Ghana at the Koshebo near Samba. I'm a ref, Champions League, because Tottenham Hotspur was playing in the Champions League finals. The president flew plane private jets near some near Nicolande, no Koshebo, and the Chansan and Abba. So what can account for that? In fact, so was our trip in so. Those are the things we are talking about. That state capture, elite capture, that PDS as the Japan royalties. A late capture of your natural resources. If we put all those resources to the use of Ghanaians, that is why the NDC is saying opportunities for all, not a selected few.
Pablo Medasi.
Yes, Medasi, Kwame Nkrumah.
Hey. Sorry. Yanko enim.
Yo. Nana yakko enim dia na me di ABC News na eba. Na ABC News eba mane na anopei Kratafam etosu edu. Ana wo chiremu ese National Women Organizer ma amaiko NPP obapa kejemfu a chese ade bi etete ne pa na deɛ ɛtete ne nyinaa ɛne sɛm wahwɛ hu sɛ wɔn mu anana yɛkɔ primaries no wɔn mu elusu yɛ no ebinom ɛpɛ sɛ wɔn kɔ independent na saa de na ebinom pɛ sɛ wɔn yɛ no ahwɛ yɛ ɛbɛha party ni paa saa independent no ɔbapa kejemfo a ɛkyɛ sɛ yɛahwɛ ne yie a ɛbɛha party no na ɛno ɛna wɔkyɛ sɛ wɔbɛsrɛ paa sɛ obi biara a wayɛ wadwen sɛ wopɛ sɛ wokɔ independent no fa so ha wɔbɛsrɛ wo sɛ anidie mu ne ahobraseɛ mu fa independent sɛm no fa so ha ɛsiane sɛ ɛnya deɛ ɛbɛboa party no ɔse ɛyɛ akansie na mokɔɔyɛ ɛti sɛ mokɔɔyɛ na ntwudie aba
sɛ ɛmoa party ne bɛboa wɔ no anso ɛ
ɛne sɛ wobusa kɛgyemfo a
dɛ bimibu
nana ɔse ebi si yɛ ɛberɛ bi atwa mu a ɛnhyɛ daa ɛnkyɛeɛ koraa ɛma nnipa bi a wɔkɔ independent no amoa party no ɛwɔ kwan biara so ɛni tí wɔn ahwɛ ɛhu sɛ saa abiri so no ebinom pɛ sɛ wɔn saa yɛ bio.
na independent maame kaka baabi a esi yɛ.
okay.
dɛdɛn ba ntoma.
okay.
agric minister yɛ ɔwɔ yi ayi.
koko.
aha.
dr koto.
dr koto.
ayi.
ɛsɛ saa abiri kura nkɔ yɛ ɛnum maa no.
saa nyoro na ayɛ yɛ.
muntuma dr koto muntuma dr koko ɛgana bɛyɛ ya dr koto.
koko so bɛ bu ayɛ wa.
dr koto. ɛnɛ kura so ohun yɛn so ɔbɛ kaa mi ni o.
wa wɔ fa koto ada ohun na kyɛ.
akyɛ.
wow.
akyɛ.
wow. eti saa bibi na.
ɔno na ɛyi o ka sɛ nana bɛyɛ interview ɛwɔ ɛhɔ.
hello no
ayi o ka sɛ mi na mi interview no.
ayi.
so akɔ nana kaa so ɔmo yɛ sika.
na dog.
ɛgyina ɛyɛ me. wo
Isaac.
Ernest.
The latest yeah.
ɛna ɛyi Ken ɛyi Kenneth
hello
Kenneth hello
what's plan yeah.
ɛna hɔn abiem ka ho.
sɛ squad ne ni ana asante ɛbɔ aka ho.
ɛbrɛbrɛ no kasara yi sɛ no apɔn ko fie ko ni de duan. enti ɛwɔ na dɔk tu ni bo to no yi 20 cities.
na nyɛ no ho.
na de den yi obozi.
dɔk no onim sika yie.
afei ɛyi di ma yɛ no Herbert Krampa de ma yɛ no. ɛnu tu firi wɔ no another. ya bro.
dɔk onim sika yie o. onim sika yie.
sika yie ni sɛ nyɛ no ansa ɔdo nsa tu boto no ayi.
ne do sa koto o.
jiwe ma wɔn na de interview so oba no ji so wɔn obi ka sika ko fie.
Dr. Koto.
Dog, maybe I'll be able
to.
And the Herbert, and this kind of Herbert. Now, why is Kay a chance say? Now, I'm off for buy 1,500. Wow, 500 and 20 cities.
Well, Ubia said, maybe a dog would so let me see. Dog would
one peculiar, my auntie, or dear my who's a sorry, I who's the one training?
Yeah,
what in Safa, and she say, me who's the case if you three so. I the referee one my red card.
Aye. Also free go do. That's right.
And another a year independent is what quiet Joe Wise. Okay.
Wise or be quiet.
A man seems from
a man seems from
also a call winning.
Not already do said
I do say former deputy local government minister. Aye. Oh, no, aye. Nam tell ye.
That's Anna.
Nam tell you wise ye.
And I would wise.
Oh, yes. Many time I do your V.
Is it who you wise? What I want to say? Who brass watch it?
Who brass it? Who brass it? I'm a quite quiet. None of my store on I'm Cotadi. And yet, my main quiet number Saba and Jamidas, okay, 101.7 should ye. Now, Nana B. Henry, Nana Boachi, a national youth organizer, the ma or Sun Kokukama Yukua, would be a buying MPP. Now make a sense of my American. So, mammy, Waba,
Bema,
that is I.
Bema Yankopon wa dum now so e.
Moko.
Bia
ye come dear.
Me ado. So I fe. Me who picture be despitemedia official. Na mkotra say the money show president of the land.
Of the land.
And I'm the emoji love the no. Me di si hun gwan. Back up. Of an picture na fedo.
Mama kuna da wase ama me wa.
Mate. En compare jume bia ama mi o. En compare jume bia obeye dey.
Mama kuna da wase ama me anop anajo.
Tese wa de on na mase anopa. On na mase anopa.
Wono so de makan, wono anka obeye tu no me obi yie ba he.
Ono oni bibia o de da wase o. Oni bibia o de da wase o.
Aka na to be. Waye Adianche Henry Nanabuachi Obanumrane Nana B a National Youth Organizer of the New Patriotic Party. Nana B Nyame Sawam Memoachi Aropay.
Nana Sawam gidi. Kwame Mijoso one umpenning for Minuamane Eja Minuanoma so Nyomo Ayajuma and Anope.
Na Yeni Pablo George Parry Ado atwetwe nkomo efa won manifesto de womu a efa emabunu ho na yedi kan hwe de ewo MPP manifesto mu na yenhwe se ampa eno so de be ne womu a eno so bebo me kai se sabre no na secondary schools na sixth form wo ho no so wo pe school prefect dia wo ba oman school ni nyina ni akọ assembly hall Pembe college de minim se ba bia Pearson ne statue bi ne bus bisi no mo ba assembly hall na mo ba betie manifestos ahodo na mo de aye kama pa na enei political parties so sana etie mo de manifesto aba yenwe MPP manifesto die ben ene kafa emaburu ho ene edidaso mu
Kwame Medase, Nyame Inshaw, and Wakonya Ode Amami, and ne say Nyame Yadomwa, ye Donko Pepe, Alisa Hotel, media engagement. Na Adia Medi to Jano, Wawunim, said you media mete the youth must know. Na the manifesto atu insanieni any NDC 4D ya free anyway. Na mamindi kan enkase yen yahwehwe ye manifesto yimu ya to the leadership of service, protecting our progress, transforming Ghana for all. Na no kwasem ne se emabunu kamya kwese sa manifesto ya Jaffa because me hu ni se youth manifesto enema wo mu nyina no ye nema ehye emabunu kwan na ansa na kwa no bekaya Kwame yinka mfoni bi nkyɛw so bekaya ebra na ye bɔ apro 2016 asama na da yakoma so pa na ye ka nyina na eye emabunu nnwuma etwahwa na ye agenda for jobs na ye ka etie enenyamya daroma sa manifesto no Ghana for enya mugidie no moto abane maaye is all her manifesto a ye twamfoni bi say o share the first part of your manifesto and say yesi akuchiri na ekasa about accounting for our stewardship they say yebu akonta ewo ye niema ya ba be ye ho na ye ka che Ghana for say eye tumi ene eye tibia omunya maaye no enei ehu niema ya ye ni na wo hwe enema no dodo na wo hwe economy wo hwe government machinery wo hwe trade and industry wo hwe agric wo hwe education Kwame ni nyina no kwasem no se eye mabunu yie yo mabunu puntu ene wo hono na asa na no ne ka enwuma hotem enema akutia mabunu anase edam mabunu koma so pa eye adwuma ene school ko Kwame nyame ncha de ye bae a Ghana for enya emutidi eja munya mo ka ho bi ene enuma yetumi kriti ohwe page 9 of our manifesto Kwame potokasem we are mechim kakra bi Yekasa yebe build an economy which will create jobs and prosperity for all Ghanaians. An agenda for jobs. Between 2017 and 2019, over 2 million full-time equivalent jobs were created in the public and in the private formal sector, as well as through government job creation programs. Now, you have break down a buyer. Kwame Nkrumah Tikese, who said, "Brand new about a pony, kasi a bar. You better share economy ye. Send me a uncle to because a bind here, Ube creating Numa, yes. But who empower the private sector uncle crack. Nipa Bakum Yunumi and Sebi, or no so many Numa Mubi and Wafa Nipa Nayaka, Wafa Nipa Duaka, Outre Infidijumuno, Nipa Nafa Nipa Du, Nipa Duno, or the account. Eti Yasha, Yepema uncle crack to me, economy, ye be so ye. Na almost wait to me employ, na abundance wait to me enough from there. The government will break down now. Planting for food and jobs. We require the government programs through jobs were created. And no more 762,300. Nation builders score in 100,000.
But Sadia no, Bibi planning for food and jobs, no. Who say NDC for no a cancer? Mo bois. I didn't know. Nipa mama omo ekuafo na omo ye no omo da omo ye omo de dada.
One who say NDC Abia omo nim ombe dispute. Kuafo a omo boss adwumadi abaso Kwame. Dodo na NDC dodo na say dia economy mun tan tu kwai. And this is a flagship program because Abia here say you register Kuafo. In fact, your first year now you register Kuafo no. Nipa 230,000. Yeah, this is Jumedi by Mekai, a bright lunch here, a walk also, Nami Ubi. Second year, no, a project called 500,000. Third year, a call 700,000. This year, a call over 1.2 million. We share a Munuma, a PR, and then South Africa, we say. And Cravon, Ejebia no wani so brewu abreso na kuya no enyini koneki ene ye ba kuya no emu ayede. So that is it we have put in our manifesto. We are accounting to the people. Nation builders call Kwame Ewo National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Plan. I say ehu hia me pa. NDC abreso no mo bibia no mo fe no youth enterprise support. Kwame etimi trainee emabunu 100 pe. Nti ene is emetife Omanpenika se oba omanpenika da mahama kase obabiema obehye entrepreneurship mukina na wabreso omo a wutimi mo ntete na omo 100 pe oh ayi mo musika na omo 68
ayi ye ne Pablo edi nkomo sisi ya no wo se nai pie wo ho ya dwonkuma da no yi wo mo ba wo mo wu no na wo mo be pagam akosoro na wo ma yi ehye
ana me kase kwatre kwaso obema ntoma kwa me tini di omo abreso na omo fe no youth enterprise support.
Yes.
Omo timi training a mabunu 100 pe. Tio Kwame, a mabunu 100 pe. Omo training mabunu 100 no. And now omo timi so ni per 66 atene. And no sika e mo be 2,000, 3,000 ni pan onko e don go di. Onfa kwa yen kwan. Onfa kwa vuvu. And omo de ma omo. Ye ba yi Kwame. Ye training a mabunu 45,300. Omo ya so mas ni amo musika sika the list. 10,000. And then you nya kesi also 100,000. Now wo ba how the ban. What the job creation component take home. Now the monitoring and evaluation team are ewo jonkuma hono. Ome die no mo kwa kwhwe unuma awaye. Kwame ene eye National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Plan ama inuma 92,000. Etu Kwame so obi no kase oba atno no ba be preje mo be hihye ni ye a onim ne oka Kwame National Identification Authority ene nyame adaroma NDC abreso ye ntimi produce even one car wo ko hwe dan a na nkesi ho National Identification Authority dan kakaka na nso no akoye den to nipa biento eno nkwan ama 35,000 Kwame se okọ wa wonua Samia Okune Justin Kodia from Pohonoma 142,000 emebunu ɛna ɛwɔ no ma ɔmo yɛ adwuma sisi a kwame no yɛ aban deɛ pro woke kan nyinaa si ani a ɛyɛ 1,063,066 it is a NDC catcher will say ɔmo ba aban mu a ɔmo bɛ create 1 million jobs in 4 years every month every year they are 250 sini who catcher ne said Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo aban or the 2.2 million jobs abadada a move 1.1 million 63,066 a buying initiative. Kwame ebium 3 SHS. Now no mesati NDC for na me work for ye. Say omo ba. Omo be peja 3 SHS mu. Kwame tio. Or say improve and better implementation of 3 SHS.
Ayi Pablo.
Ayi Mama Jane ekai.
Na oje. Yani youth organizer, national youth organizer, Ura Pablo Trim Comono.
Pablo, Quano, come to Media no Pablo, almost youth committee, come in a film.
Oh, maybe.
Pablo Nana, maybe an Anna, we are mobile. We are almost Kuchi's animal in Kayuf, me. A Bria Kuchi manifesto. I was consulted as a youth. Some call rounds and seminar here. Pablo was not even.
Now, what anyway is that? Yeah, you know.
Oh, Mr. Omo Youth Committee. Pablo, come on, the deputies too come. And Omakofa Brantia Bakubi, one wife for Benabi, a come. Youth committee, one also a chairperson. Pablo is not even part of the youth committee. He does not even know what he's talking about.
Hey, Debbie was say, free senior high school under President Mahama, no, or started say, or progressively.
I'm a customer troll. A good rather thing. What should be say to you? I'm improving show. A brana. President Mahama episode flag bearer oko UCC video no we am the best and who say security it is viral oko kan UCC say aban say tio aban say 2 billion a year on 3 years budget a day na ama other areas of the economy no e ho kire no sabo kan yo it is a unya omampani wa kan 2018 yawo na upper flag radio no ko kan sa no UCC into o kan sa ni wie na wasaba be ka tro say ono no the better and improved 3 SHS ba then we are not had their core private schools in over 400 private schools Kwame Busa ne say e dia ben ena or say you can confess can free ye di kan ni pay wo sika kwa na ye di share a free SHS mo esododo na aban ha other areas of the economy. Kwame here. O share a year 29th November 2012. Former President Mahama said Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo's free SHS policy is Sakawa. We uko PCFM online at the hall. Uko Ghana Weba Kwame at the hall. Kwame. So uko ebim Ghana Webim now share another way, or say free SHS would collapse Ghana's educational system. Mahama, or say, I brought free SHS. Mahama claims, and also at the whole. Kwame, it is and Sama Omokano, and Yano Craig, Omunjindi, Omunimujidi. Now, a BM so here constitution Bukana, or here Article 25.2. Kwame, say before 25.2, no, one no air benino, a kafa say. At the basic level, also free. At the secondary level, also abiding in the form Senabea progressively, you pay free and another bank for Edia Bay. Uru two now. Or say, Uncle Bian so betting your continue school and not there and Fabai a buying for this kind of same, or say at its own the person's own expense. And then I want your consultation. Almost you want what they call private schools. And you boost us into private schools and want a bit of school fees and run some real way, Metro TV. Or more from manifesto no. Lady View also your friend was a Lassie, Madame Benedicta Lassie also. You see, I'm a Konako pay video Nibiche. Me Busan say it is a Muslim mobile private schools, no that but not or say private schools no private schools are what deprived areas. Kwame when you free a D who come me Chrome seche. Ni paper school private school ben one. So how many private schools can you even identify in the because private schools no and go find a 2 school fees. because nipo you know was setting up as a business entity. It is a obita was a medebeko private schools at a would deprived area. Kwame papa.
Nane.
Sika ye twako mu krampo no so no. Say sika no krampo esododo.
Nane, wo mo se ade no enya be ba ade abetena se. Enti no instead of senka wo be double track no, wo be rolling in private schools no, wo mo facilities na ka tani nyina atimi aboa.
Sa no kan. Enti disi am person say Prempeh College disi ayi nkra 3000 oh. When you know Munkuma 3,000 or more, means you double track through Honoma, a better 1,300.
Hey,
at the 1,300, no. What person would say, me said 1,800 na tano. Mama Jane or the Okohinfa.
Target at the Nekebia, you created like who question your boy, Vikandi school now, Hon.
I was who's a Nguasiabum. And to Kwame, Fanny who school are Okoe, Kwame Soko case.
Okay, Yenny, and
because of Yama, free teachers by the access no any panados. And it is a uko case at first. Nanka a bit for any per 1,002. And they yenya free teachers need to know. Do a if one also become one, it me for another 1,000 as I come home. Was the over the double track? We was at time Ben Abichamwa. Was you face it out a gradual process. Meanwhile, the essence of double track, and they say, yeah, because we see a school dying near free home. And Kwame, note this. Out of the 723 schools, you know, it's just about 300 or so pen a double track room. And no Kwame, it means a few double track because yes, it is schools. It will occur in there. Who don't say, you see classroom blocks. Oko Prempeh College, who don't say projects, of course, on 6. And what you say, in the next 5 years from time I think double track by just about 2 years ago, we will face it out. After Yebusa also, how are you going to do it now? So you face it out. Yebusa also by I know a chama was there be obeying a gradual process. Kwame, me say asem no mo can omo ntiase, omo can be keke. Omo can be keke.
101.7.
Kwame, ye the free SHS aba. Ye de banana wo srie. Sa progressive free no mo de ba. Kwame, ye nsi no mo ni bibi. Sa bre no na ye 2016. Now former president who said Ghana for us so free teachers mu na no na ebe man na do danko akufa do be wini apa no it is an eche dia yem fan da asim bi mra say progressively free teachers it ye the ba na ya catch Ghana for say oh ya sha sia ye dada come you because you fought against free teachers Kwame no videos do on ma NDC for organize free teachers pass obu ko nyina no free teachers is a scam free teachers and dada 3 SHS yenni Kwame no kwa omo etimi adverts TV radio edenam per car the speakers go so edenam Ghana fa na nyina se ade ye free bi anya de papa na nana do danko akufa do ba be say Ghana school entien to bentia no eto hu se Ghana fo ade ade na di no e no so ne yemfo bibimbra e no te progressively 3 SHS at the back Kwame unim sika na ewom eno pe kwa na sika na sika botin bia o 37 million pe Kwame former president Mohammed Mentua napo eba na anu ye eno otua ye when mu ka 37 million and there was share late 2015 ah the kan ho asem say o ya share 2016 no when Mentua mu ka pre e ka o chato ho na 37 million. And Kwame say, Openiza Catro say, me ba be ye no masai improve, ne better, ne sembia or cana. Now then, some of my country in some of our country that another to choose a now, how must we bread in even trending? Who was some okay to super cancel double track? Oba or face and other cancer or second house. Oh, and no, you go so a yeshe. And metro team, Miss Rita. You go so a yeshe, and I buy a best fresh stakeholders meeting. After now, Nipa also about the criminal. What they can't decide here, you know. After now, Baba fresh stakeholders meeting. As I decided, the baby. Kwame NDC for policy means animal Kenya a scam, a dada, a tro. Kwame adeba ko bi mo mo sa kan ya me se kwa asafo me ye ba ye the primary health care ye be ye free na je see Ghana no enipa omo NHI card no about 10 million it be 20 million there omu ni bi it is half no omu ni bi no ye ba omu hia kra se omu kuta card omu be ko hospital free Kwame enti ye nim owu a ye nhwe na Kwame NDC foi ebra ye the NHIS but they walked out of parliament. Omu say cash and carry on omujidi. Omu free parliament. Former president Kufuor Kwame area in 28 almost have a dada Ghana. And the can say oh you the one term premium oba and they say former president Kufuor Oba no ubetua sika no every year bia no also say tua bibi na the renew ye de bia nya ne sa ye ba obetua no one term pe afebɔ untua bibiem Kwame ntimi anye ebesi na omo so na mistake on ba omo ye calculation ehu numbers no eno omo say enya ade e befa Kwame omo sa ba mu biem na omo kɔ no omo ma eka ene nwunu NHIS Kwame 1.3 billion ka bra no na abeka ya na mission hospitals eco strike almost all majai provide services ni bium pharmaceuticals almost all providing rubium abai biomo kadodo private healthcare providers say oh almost no mu yom ho fiso and only happen no na you be kai Ghana for so kai dada na NHIS de ka 1.3 billion kwame ya ba abe clear to ho ama NHIS no emu ayete esa ya tuma bium na obaya no say all the free healthcare aba credibility unibi wo nka wo go NHIS so ba o sa ba da be ni free Kwame when omo eno mu dili o Kwame bi omo sa kan se bi se omo ba ene pandemic na aba no nti no ye nuanu ma omo wo suapon mu tertiary students no ye betuo omo school fees 50% amom Kwame wo te no so Kwame Bachote no. Hello Kwame.
Mitio pa.
Omo mo ba school fees so o betua 50% Kwame no so what no. Na san say COVID ne ade nti no Kwame.
Ba me Bacho say na tie. Wo mo so o mo ba. One eye chempe wo bi a wo tertiary institution bia said ya na students be no wo mo ne obeche kama. Now aban afa 50 now so afa 50 afei 1 million jobs for youth in ICT almost obeye obviously enimu die num
Kwame ubusa menua Pablo say tertiary institutions students say na how many students and ubusa no Kwame ba choti ubusa no
say me busa say den
say tertiary institutions ayo wo nyina no ubusa no say any say how many students and omo calculate here ubusa no kwam omunim they have not even done anything can be oma can be keke because kwam omunim bibi ofa your public universities are University of Ghana KNUST University of Cape Coast University of Education, Winneba, offer UDS, offer George Grant, University of Mines and Technology, offer University of Energy and Natural Resources, offer University of Health and Allied Science, offer University of Professional Studies, offer Omunkwa, full-timer, Omu figures, 213,315. Kwame.
Now, where now, Trim?
Kwame, because me a youth, me a mebunu, I don't think I'm making sense. Some of them can Kwame Bibi. Offer average fees are 1,005 Ghana cedis. Kwame so okay can aboma. Now in a year no, 319,972,500. Kwame also have distant education for our more public universities. Kwame omo numbers no 87,186. Kwame omo no right omo average fees omutia 3,000. We can see here 261,558. Okay. Kwame omo me sandwich programs, education, public universities no. Kwame omo 16,540. Omo average fees are omutia 1,600. We can see here 26,464. Kwame so offer public technical universities are we Almost numbers near 56,610. Kwame, so multiplier, almost average fees will to 1,003. And near 73,593. Kwame, so offer full time private universities because almost mid-train universities in Akon, almost 59,709. Multiply by almost average fees are almost 2,500. Kwame, and we 149,272. Kwame, Kwame Manfa, Omuka tertiary, now it's a school fees of nursing training colleges, Manfa and Kahon. School fees of a year teacher training colleges, Kwame, and Kwame Manfa and Kahon. And Kwame, being your professional institutions, also student bodies now, more fair, or Ghana Union of Professional Students. Professional students, no, so no, Manfa and Kahon work for you come, no, now, Manfa one Kahon, Kwame. See.
Said ye,
Mamma figures when we over
okay,
830,866,000. Kwame, who divided by 2, almost will make 50%. About 415,430 million. Kwame, who when Jessica Pampo and Tia nursing training allowance? Kwame Sabreno, near here just about 70 million. At the teacher training allowance. Nursing training allowance, near here just around 80 million or so. At the Tia. When Jessica and Tia, we'll say a half bypass into one Tia. Kwame, university utility bills. Former President Mahama Betremu, a brand new or not in Tia, not by Famaye, or Betremu a catch there. University vice chancellor said, we behind charging students utility bills. You could not even afford utility bills for students. Who start doing projects over 415 million? Who will say a free SHS Crampona, a 1.2 million, and a Yason Fason, also 2 billion. I edition Lucran as Sotobo. Ghana was over 415 million.
Nane, one, Obibisa say, manifesto, youth policy for the policy for the youth. And NDC for the Abba, and a Muslim demo the Abba. Na Adena Kiyama Ghana for and yet.
Come also, and I make a say, and then your tea auntie will do a cramp tea when you say, hey, fair numbers he figures in ye, and I never pay with the intro. It to come. When we are now what they are to Nipano, Ninyama, why you? Ninsen be a waka. And a Kwame, and it's about one, a word deal with Munyan say. Former President Mahama, why your man penny paying? Why your man penny? I bet you trip paying. You near my way, you. And you know, that is what we call credibility. Credibility in all measure with Nippon on the conduct, the past conduct, the present conduct. No one mentioned Nippon the past speeches. Yamano, a Jumano, Yamano said the BA or PA, then or yeah. It cannot award to talk. And some are walking to crow man as in Ukraine. So if the person who could not even afford, who could not even pay utility bills for students, the person who could not even pay nursing training allowance, the person who could not even pay teacher training allowance, if the same person comes to tell you, say, many 415,430,000 about the fees at the amount who. Say who? Kwame be you ma some all kind of some metia na masre.
Oh, and you man, Mamimbo be being chill. Was say Monap Koya Abbey, say a exit point. One mobile say ye ba absorb woman into the mainstream in their respective areas, said 1 to 2 years, and we about 1 million jobs for the youth in ICT. COVID by ye who says say no Zoom near the Adiano, Mampani Crano, a bra or no. Now, what shall CSCBA ICT centers near the idea, Mampenida Damahama. And no one. I feel empower labor centers, and moment to mean so Abua. Now, Fay Obia, we a private person be Ube funny pa more than bear 20 no, or corporate tax no, ye better so, and now be Okrano, Untriabicura, and also the Afay, one more the National Entrepreneurship Program, Beba, purposely. Said ye omri training entrepreneurs na no so less the pono wo mo mu betwa mu no wo mo sade aba amana e kama pa
Kwame ese mo nya wote a ana make sense nkwe ni pafofo bi a ne nke wafano so wani ehwe nyono so ba obetumi aye Kwame yemano when opportunity pain na mamen kan some show Kwame Ebra former president Mahama Yesua in 2013 no kutina simpi so parliament no kata Ghana for say yenifika our resources have been stripped to the bone yenifika the following year no kata Ghana yeni policy credibility a year in terms of economic management a year amamumu hihyepa ene emu animunyam ye betumi dia hihye yefika sem so aboye sene Jones abo akoko no enti adai ene ye source one penifo ne diom ko senti e diom ko any 2 months ene ko IMF Kwame IMF yetimi ko amfa dipa Kwame yetimi ko amfa dipa so and job creation Kwame it is a subset of proper management of the economy. It is a subset of proper management of the economy. If you're unable to manage the economy well, who's the nako creating you? Because ni nyao disika na kwa creating. Etu Kwame, openi onu bedi iswa or the Ghana call HIPIC, or the Ghana call IMF. Na NDC for the Ghana call HIPIC dada. Former President Kofo Beyi ye frimu. Emma ene yemu preja ya. Ape former President Mahama Baya wasadi ya sa ko IMF biem. Ama ene yentimi fa nyuma. Ama yehu be chire ye. Kwame eno enkoda ho no. He superintended over 5 years of doing so. 5 years of doing so.
Ay, nane, ansani be free jobs and mamusa dewe. Obi bisa se, one, eti Mahama, ebra no woso no. Ansana MPP ba no. Youth policy a wodo a odigu o manifesto wanyemu biara.
Kwame na me make catch say.
Ena mo so ba ye de mo promise ye nyina se mutimi ye mu bia.
Ode ye ko IMF na wanfia nko ode ye ko ye. Ade o se Ghana efika se munye. Kwame ebiem dum so na e ho ana ne oni ho. Kwame mumu ho despite. Ebra na me ba honom. Kwame na musu. Na mo honom moto ankre diesel na enum na esi akire ho. Ana na abibia mo de power generators. E ka na mo bo na no. Na a month mutimi say over 100,000 Ghana cedis e odi on kwa ama afina enyuma kra mo fa kwa na kwa ye den omo anom moton ice water kwa me omunyuma bo omo anom ye barbers omunyuma bo hairdressers for enyuma bo Kwame Institute of Social Statistical
nane
Kwame to boss am to
ayo
research institute wo Legon remo mo de buy 285 firms in Akuye. Sika a shiri Ghana na over 300 million Ghana cedis. Kwame Sabrena no. Former President Mahama Katse say onye magician and we kriti nyuma. Kwame tinio it is a name obi ono Katse say onye magician and we kriti nyuma. Eni o kato so ba be kriti nyuma Kwame finiye. Ebi osa Katse say industries adima nyuma ba no. Come on, industries say how no Katrom said you are not smart because the smart ones are making money. Kwame sanima wenya wakaja yo. Kwame na penso ena Unemployed Association of Ghana ebae. Ena ye bae ni hu se debi. Ye hwe backlog of omunye adwuma ye a omu prayer. Ye din napko bae. Kwame ye din napko bae no. Nipa 100,000. Kwame ena making over 22,000 in permanent jobs. It is already in place. It is already in place. It is ye Ghana for mebunu. Ye hu omadwen ni ati omobreso na ya fa 100,000 no. Uzo ba wa went me anya sa police we bi no. Uzo ba afi na ba be shemukina. Kwame medical to entrepreneurship. So maka so me entrepreneurship program bia na Kwame ye de ma omo no. Their performance in that area is abysmal. And the Maka National Entrepreneurship Innovation Plan, Maka Emwase Macho. It's Kwame Enuma die. Say you can't Enuma. It's an ambitious manifesto Modia to a new jobs and prosperity, which of course 2016 manifesto team nano Maria. And 1 year 2 years. And one no Maria. Now Omoka Sasam no Masaka so people centered. Kwame, what is people centered bay? Almost so because people centered and almost Sabra na even teacher training for Krampo A3. Who see a child many Krampa, you child many and foul. Sabra ni su about do so. Yenya ministers of state Bekata say, moving say Ghana is too hot, moving to Togo, moving to Cote d'Ivoire. If the kitchen is too hot, leave. All of this is a catch Ghana for. Kwame, you can't see demonstrations by demonstrations, workers in Kofosu, Omunuma, and Kofoka Senyano. Former President Mahama Kata and the demonstrations they were brave. Then they were we need to remind Ghanaians of all of these things. He told us that we're developing dead goat syndrome. So he doesn't care about demonstrations. Kwame under MPP, when we say demonstration, when we say strike, so Obika has a nature was who? Kwame in just less than 3 years, education sector, both teaching and non-teaching staff, you have over 90,000. Health sector. Allied health for midwifery for opticians, any administrators, health sector, you have over 80,000. And to come to the one of said me about the critique a human 4 years near 1 million, every year 250,000. See who because Nanando Danko Kufado or the Shaya Bukwema or no 3 years I 4 years no will get to 2.2 million jobs that are. You come ICT center ya almost baby atro almost so 10 billion then they push Kwame and the former President Mahama only opinion no RG so almost so be create bibi sa ICT hub mo friend no Hope City Kwame almost so mo friend there Hope City Kwame Hope City became so hopeless. Yet Nkrumah na Chris Brown buy Nkrumah $1 million no the call out of Hope City. We never saw any light in Hope City. And this is almost 10 billion Ghana cities. 10 billion Hope City. Hope City Bioma, also 10 billion Bioma. No many of the say, 10 billion Dada Hope City, no, and Yashana Tada Fufro, and Yabba said big push, a dear push. A dear push. A dear push. Father, Mrs. A quarter of the mount to my TDT near a Yemen from Kone Ghana for Omunim former President Mahama. And they want to know Kodano who China want to know Kodano who Nipa or Patakuno, who do go for Ojana and Katao whom. Yenimsa we a Pataku Dada. A genius after now would do Ojana. A Baba Kata, who now so and they say, Kwame, and Nada, a yatro, no could be any. And now come see you on 197 and Yama Waye on one track record. We will use on one track record to dispute Sanya Manoma Kanina.
Nana. Mamiya Wana Medas
MPP. And you mammy knew I'm a Sadija Kwame. Almost say we are the cry. Yeah, see. And then Yasha National Identification Authority, Yasha Bukinan and Ghana card. And then now you are quite sure you over 60% use Ghana card under NDC. One card comment me on producing. 8 years now, National Identification Authority became so useless under NDC. And that because in your card, you don't know what you are going to do. Student loan. Ye a ginamoon every guarantorship in Nicobium. It's the student BR. And one say Ukutao NAI card. And one on your mobile loan. Kwame, and one NDC for also dito. Dito mako wiana mo so dia show manifesto dito o mani ba free
Timubiam anu ya dia no
Kwame ya say ye be ma student loan e be ma no ene isan de bia na ya obi also gina mo o say Kwame Nkrumah Tikese ko gina mo ma o san say ono no otua the pension enti no also eno ya na e bin because obi won mo no so ode the pension e kwakosia wo enti nya de obeye ti ni podo na abre asakwa no ma access student loan ene isi ye nye free ho it wa okuta wo NIA card biano wo
Nanabi
I'm the same thing almost we are
Nanabi when you say great minds think alike
that you come there when you great minds where your inferior mind no enya na reflection and be superior mind in me pacho enya great mind think alike yeah when your inferior mind and no so imitate superior mind Omunya some inspiration be from superior mind.
The way inferior minds superior minds. Okay.
Exactly, superior mind. No. Kwame, finally, yeah, a mabunu ade ba kwa na die nya pa so wa ku school pon wi wa your national service wi na wonya adwuma na meken Kwame ya you free Ashanti region Kumasi na bia nka wonya adwuma bi won kran wonya adwuma bi takrade wonya adwuma bi Kufobia ana extreme tamale obabi wa na obekọ na rent aka rent kwa de Kwame wa wonim ene so wa kwa chimba and hope in you both trima also the advance be 9,000 10,000 also the ba Kwame you say aha mabunu yi pa na say okay yeah, the rent assistance scheme ever near for 200 million Ghana cedis that they are too. Can say, a year landlords no, only mujidi say, a year a bit me 6 months no and over in no muji 2 years advance near there. Okay, yes, our rent scheme here bay 100 million. No. We are going to assist Bebuno and Obia or pay both public and private sector. Now, you support too, na sikana kwa mawo. Ebekwa wo landlord who no straight near tua kadema ni atete o wakatua ni atete so kakra na ye de tua Kwame we ama emebu na ni agi we ama because Kwame say me kantra wo enyuma emebu no ahre because of rent enyuma emebu no ahre because of rent we tua kwa ye kwa na kwa yo madwen koda na Kwame enyago we are there Bebu assume to Kwame. Don't get NDC manifesto now. It is so hopeless. It does not even reflect a dear what the say jobs and prosperity. Yeah. And that's why the Magana for Munya Emuti. And no one to us war and I press ye de coyenim. It's Ghana for me say. Yeah, you can't say you're the free teachers, Beba, ye dear bar. Yes, Mukina, a more for 1.2 million and you move for sono. Yes, Montoya so. Yeah, you can't one village, one dam, and they a walk out Crafuania J. Oh, Srim, how Muyo Mucriano. Yes, Remo Montoya so. Kwame, you can't one district, one factory. You did 78 factories, Abba. A move 28, a brand new built from scratch. Yes, Remo Montoya so. Kwame, you can't say you best set up Northern Development Authority, Middle Belt, Coastal Development, and they are a Juma. Omo manage 1 million per district. Now a lot of project aircost nationwide now. Mesamo yen twice. Kwame, you can Zongo Development Fund. Kwame, ya diaba a year Juma Zongo for any development. Kwame, the threat, one twice. Kwame, you can planting for food and jobs. And then Yamia Daroma, ya diaba, me say, one twice. You can see if you can send economy, a basis in the year. Kwame, Yamia Nukrenya, Yaye Amanako. Kwame, you can see a big creating new regions. Kwame Nyamia Daro and the new regions akoso na nadu danko kufado eba pro ewo Bono East Bono near hafo mesremo montoya so e ade sede Kwame ebium e kasa e ba infrastructure schools eni ade Kwame e bekoso ato aso ene get fund schools almost see over 1,002 emergency blocks are ekoso Kwame mesremo Ghana for montoya so na yentimi di dwumadi kese emfa ma omo 4 more years for Nana Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. One good term deserves another. Kwame, piao. Emabuno diga so, and Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
Medasipa, bye
bye.
Yo, Henry Nana Bwachi Nana B, Nyaminsa Womi, a national youth organizer of the New Patriotic Party in the United Commono. Mepacho, Imbu Seba Mesha, police in Yedruno. Police in Yedruno, Imbu Seba Mesha. Number 1 immune system booster. Nempacho Tie. A boost immune system no yare ti se bia corona yi ewura oni padua ma eni aduro na so immune system is stronger enya ade a ebetimi no enti imbu se ba measure number 1 immune system booster bomani kope bi na entimi emwa ebu wa malaria timi chichen by heart me pa cha kope bi obu wa yare bia ba so anu nuro enko kope imboost herbal mixture we efikura also police ni aduro nanom na ensiesie widie no mu na sojafo akutia yare no so empagya wo mu se de be yare ntimi mu emfa so Health Alert Organic Shop Provision 1 FM St John's Accra wo mu obi na branch ba ko wo Madina Social Welfare Shalboche Road Ekups Pharmacy ni Widama Pharmacy enso ubenya bi wo ho imbuseba mixture na se police ni aduro no all herbal shops all can ship Tribe of Judah Pharmacy kaswa ubenya imboost herbal mixture number 1 immune system booster na say could okona you refiku police ni aduro no tinete shops awodo dependable shops awodo all herbal shops nationwide ya no our friend number 0540 710113 0540 710113. Imboost herbal mixture. Police in Yadruno. A number 1 immune system booster. Pacho TBM. New improved having black mosquito coil. Wam say as no a morning show sponsor of a dear Chebia show. Me pacho tie a kubun tum tim. Ne jawa duham. Fragrance no a heavy power. Na dear tienye. New improved having black mosquito coil no. A ye jume ye. A was smoke reduction formula. A punyusi a makata until woody sue them or bet me at them and your way. Ya one insecticide spray wo and no flying and crawling insects and more to 20 or more ante abobia kasen in muno me pacho use new improved having black insecticide spray never mosquitoes cockroaches nomni ade wall jackals flies eye wansana nomni ade ku mu nyina condemn ya wo having camphor wo na having camphor no ade a eye ne se wodi begu eye washroom wardrobe mu na wodi agugugugugu emia wodi se urinal kitchen sink no ne ade washroom ne ade na pam mu bia free ho eye heaven camphor me pa cho new improving black mosquito coil ni spray eye ekum tuntum tim na age wadi hwam sonko heaven there ba kope the camphor so ka ho wo so ye morning show sponsor of ade Chebia show yen komra se bedwani ogina ma kumbungum pesiaso NDC dimu Ras Mubarak me mo ache
Kwame me go so me to nka che
mi wo bra na so
me adom ye ho ye
ami na we director and I say CEO Emma National Youth Authority.
That's right.
Enti wo de bibia fa youth ho de ubehunu. So what a gist of what is contained in the manifesto document Ekuta NDC say ya 2020. You to know yen hwe ye ho say ewom.
Kwawe me da say na enidaso kese ewo ho in the NDC manifesto Emma Youth. Adia a photocasa ebe fe na landmark in the area of youth development and say asweye ana ministry a youth esono say youth and sports nyame ya adom na ye ba January President Mahama a ministry dedicated to youth development na difference ni over the budget of the Ministry of Youth and Sports from independence always about 80% eco sports na 20% about youth traditionally budget no dodo na eco events ball money and the other the allocation for youth development sika yede eboa mebuno no enoso na if you continue to keep youth development at the Ministry of Youth and Sports that is what you would get. And we are seeing the trend is changing. Ohe Canada say Canada Prime Minister on the many GU to the extent say not only is he the Prime Minister, but he's the Prime Minister at the same time the Minister for Youth Affairs. And now the seriousness they attach to youth issues. And Ohe, who is a young person himself, Ohe employment figures in Canada on youth areas. And I'm so attaching that seriousness to youth development, you know. Separate Ministry for Youth Affairs, you know. Employment figures were low. Over Rwanda near the idea. So that's the first big thing as far as the NDC manifesto on young people is concerned. Secondly, Minia, this is a manifesto that has something for the many and not the few. The attorney say uko suku, say we are skilled, say we are unskilled. Baby ewo ho emau. Sa may cry say yeah best scrap on the importation of events in salvage vehicles. And mebuno no dodoana ebebo. Uko mezi uko compare. Omo ye fite juma no. Dodona mebuno. You see that they fall between the ages of 15 and about 35. You know, so, and that law, in reversing it, and also in repealing it, it doesn't come with any cost. Because Matiti said, in NPP, can be busy. Oh, now, I mean, how are you going to fund all of these things? A lot of the things that we have put forward no would not even repeal Lord Emrana. What cost would it come with? Okay. Thirdly, Okada. Okada alone would be providing about 2 million jobs to young people up and down the country, from Accra to Azim to Bolgatanga to Zuarungu to Kumbungu and the rest of it. And then the time that we live in, Abeso, Emre, the computer age, we have a big vision in the area of ICT. President Mahama Ebeso or transform Ghana using ICT. And we would provide a lot of funds to select region BR in all the 16 regions, top 5 young people are or more in ICT. We'll run competition every year. Then we'll select the top 5 to develop apps that would solve problems in the country. Okay? And then you have the YES, that's the Youth Enterprise Support Fund under NDC, and then I no. Yes, Nokrano would give them more resources. We would expand.
But what is said over thousands of young entrepreneurs and our training according to Nanabin was say yes, no cry no want me implement it, mu training nipa be 100 pe.
Mini akwape kwase obama ntoma na wotie ne din. President Mahama ayebida. Ohe the track record in the area of youth development, in the area of creating opportunities for young people. Because as chief executive officer of the former chief executive of the Youth Authority, Act 939. Act 939, for the first time in the history of Ghana, National Youth Authority, Nasika Omunya in a year, before the coming into force of Act 939, it will drew 1 million Ghana cedis in a year, to support youth development. With the coming into force of the Act, President Mahama in 2016, and the MPP's record in youth development are more touted under the Ministry of Youth and Sports. As a result of Act, it have provided guaranteed source of funding. And Kwame, very sadly, they are not even putting those monies to good use. Sika yese yede be boa mebunu, yede be training mebunu, yede be to equipment ama mebunu ama sebe because enye nyina na yenya akwan eko school ebi anko school wona anko school no enu kwan se yeja omo ho sika pudo na ye introduce Act 939 na boa mebunu ama omo nye adwuma ne omo machines ne ade no sika no kran enne Ministry of Youth and Sports as sika no into sports instead of into youth development. Okay, so there's a lot for young people, in all aspects. So Uko school, so Unko school. There's something for everyone in the NDC's manifesto.
Now, where the achieve for me, Pam Chompesu, be a Tien Koma, many Honorable Ras Mubarak, Ebabidi, will be a Freuni and a Tien Komono. Na enkoma menini die no Public Accounts Committee enra Auditor General's report be pie mu se Exim Bank Orua Lawrence agensam dano no etam sika 2 million Ghana cedis ema Shatawale bacho muntio Exim Bank wo mo bom bosiam ye de business nya de wo mo tam 2 million Ghana cedis Emma Shatawale Emma and one sem be PA Public Accounts Committee of Parliament. Honorable Sasemi to say
the tennis Exim Bank Eba Parliament and to answer questions on Omojumedie for the Auditor General's report of 2017. Na Yejumedie no na you will be a friend of public interest questions. You're dealing with the issues in the report every year. We look at pertinent issues relating to auditors. But I had picked up some information in respect of Sika, Exim Bank, Ediatria Ama, some artists and celebrities as brand ambassadors. So I raised it at the committee yesterday. Indeed, Exim initially now I said Omo to show Manase, but they admitted say Omo Tresika I'm an artist. But says according to Omono, says Sika Omo Triano, and your Omo Etria Sikana directly, but Omo high third party, Omo high vendor, says Omo will be pa, say Onyako and yes search and share the obetumi brand ambassador ama Omo amana ye. So the question
me ba opening patcho me ba tobo Exim Bank wo ho no say sika a wo mo di dwuma na sika na efiri he say bia if you are privy to that information
it be World Bank from the World Bank yes and be omo angasa omo esika like as approved by parliament okay na ABC internally generated funds. So these are public funds. Okay? And corporate institutions have every opportunity, every right to promote Omo brand.
Me ba cho me bo. So my Exim Bank ye ho no. We dey wada ma unya adwuma wo Exim Bank na me wo fa Lawrence na me push questions na ma wo anim yankasa me nua ba wo ye Dr. Adokofo ne ba. Unso na ye deputy.
Okay.
Yeah, Nanama or something. Now, question me busane say. Brand the bay ena wamu promo tour. Ye tam sika ebi aba akofo te say dey shatawale dey 2 million wo promo to brand the bay. Ah, the public funds. Come on.
That's a very good question. Now, this is not to say Shatta is not a good artist. This is not to say that. Shatta is one of the fantastic artists in our country. I'm a huge fan. I've known him personally from his bandana days up to now. But and I'm saying acquire a buying no. As a member of parliament, my first loyalty is to the people of Kumbungu and Ghana as a whole.
Sure.
And I should have an interest in a buying I should have an interest in whether or not it has followed procedure. And in following procedure, almost yes, they hired a vendor. Vendor bang. Vendor hire no. Vendor no. In hiring the vendor, they didn't go to procurement because you can't just get up and hire and give a contract to somebody to search for a brand ambassador. And I'm saying public institution, it has to go through procurement. Okay? They were unable to answer who the vendor is. They were one of the deputy CEOs, I can't remember his name.
Onim vendor kura wa mo de share nsa se on high celebrities ne ambassadors no wo me onim wo besi ho.
But interestingly, no, I mean, the chairman has given indications. The chairman of the committee has given indications that we're calling them back because there are more answers than questions in their responses yesterday. Okay, so we don't know who the vendor is. We don't know whether it went through procurement or not. That is number one. Number two, almost say, and almost sign checks not directly, but they asked the vendor to pay these celebrities for the brand ambassador work. Now, many Kwame, maybe say, aban fika, high, bo bi pass mawa. The person obviously would come with a report, say, as soon as you are now bempong, this is the person, or these are the persons we have selected. This was the criteria, because obviously, I raised it on the committee yesterday, say, your artists be brave.
Honorable. Many artists and celebrities in assembly.
Exactly.
But the PA committee, are we serious as a nation?
It's shocking.
And a go Exim Bank, are they serious?
Now, Bisango said, you're very saying.
How can you do that?
Kwame, you are in the media. Say ambassadors, so my ejumedie be for Exim Bank. Me who, you know, any media blitz, me who radio adverts, me who TV adverts, me who billboards in promoting Exim Bank from Ejako and the rest of them. And you ask yourself, say, na sa ubo obi pa say ombeye adwuma ma onya konye enyenye adwuma na uti bi tua ne sika ne nyina na because say wan kasa usika Kwame wan kasa usika you wouldn't spend your money like that
me ba cho ayi per the report am saka ye no say spell out their duties, their responsibilities, obligations and because in every contract there's these two elements, offer and acceptance.
Absolutely.
Yes. But why financial management like me, my year to master's level? Say who ye be sa? Now what we may public accounts committee in the August House of Ghana Parliament. Na mabetina was say me pamcho vendor no kura minimum na me man sa contract no. Na just sabi or kasa chama is an insult to Parliament.
It is an insult. And more insulting is the fact that vendor in the triaka na omuni only record of the event in Sika omodema vendors. And you ask yourself, say, are you really serious?
So almost sign blank check. Say munyi sika we mudi will be ambassador no bia ambassador bia munti bi mano.
And it's so shocking. And more shocking is the fact, say, Kwame, and now I buy Australia bebre any sika to even work with. Namo mutimi ekuku sika pudo we say. You don't go through the necessary procurement processes to even award a contract to a vendor. And about dishing it out.
Opani, obo sika omudima vendor omunimu no.
I'll say on to confirm amount or not because you didn't have
and go forward and say come you to me or Ghana high as ya sack woman Lawrence Sergeant Sam and Crawford going na they should be sacked.
Absolutely, Kwame.
And the Ghana for inclusive for an age me for
Kwame, you would know, sir, even with Bass Brandon in 2016, you need three buses no cry say buses in Yona ya Brandon or not. And look, people resign. And look, the company that won the contract was asked to refund to the state. Then obi to be ekoku Ghana sika say or the high brand ambassadors.
No
work. Yeah.
One onim vendor no, two onim amount no, or a deputy director.
Deputy Chief Executive Officer. In charge of finance.
Enti bajo fa two car say petrol. Eba Parliament wo be wura inside wo park car no wo you no obetena ho no oto oyeden.
Well, I'm sure they would have to answer these questions.
Jesus Christ.
It tells you in our public financial management how people who have been entrusted with looking after our finances are wantonly dissipating public funds. This gives you an indication of the crisis we have, as a country in protecting the public funds.
Maybe you are privy to some of the quantum of money on the individuals to be by the vendor. A PA reporting.
Kwame, it was not in the Auditor General's report. As I've explained from the beginning now. Auditor General's report in air for 2017. But as per our practice and convention, say in respect of a particular issue every year, members have an opportunity to ask what you call public interest questions. So we are a member of the committee. Information be the treasure. Na you could raise questions and ask those who are appearing at the committee of the answers you require. And I had picked up some intel from sources in respect of safety. So I sought to ask them for details. Unfortunately, the deputy CEO sought to lay the blame on the vendor to say, it is the vendor who has the details. If it is the vendor who has the details, the Ghanaian people, Kwame, have a right to know which vendor was awarded this contract. To the extent that vendor no could, give out monies without bringing reports to the client. And Ghana Exim is the client in this case. And to all clients, one will be contract say on high brand ambassadors. You haven't taken interest in how the vendor even arrived at the selection that the person made. And it tells you the kind of crisis that we are facing as a nation in some of these public agencies appointees of government running.
Same way, me sure say President Yate. And some 4 pound one go do you know?
Kwame, the president at Tekura in with all sincerity. Ujini say Ebesiaga. Were we not in this country when the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Australia's visa scandal, about for Ghana and Nimase.
But not when somebody intentionally dissipate state funds like that.
Everyone said you are surprised. Everyone said
no. I can't.
Everyone said things are happening under this administration. Abai and taking any serious action in remedying it. And as I've said to one of your sister stations, I don't expect that they would take any serious action. I don't expect. But what I can tell you, Kwame, what I can assure you, is whoever would be the Attorney General of the NDC in January 2021, the person's work is well cut out for the person. And some of these monies that are wantonly dissipated, by officials of this current administration, will have to account for it.
Honorable, young fancy and America, Mianka Saminia, Lawrence Ajinsam.
Shishano.
Abba.
Na Munya Shishano. Come, there's another thing that is coming. There's another thing that is coming. Some 40 million Ghana cedis.
No, everything.
Eczema. Say, young from what one Galamsey Juma, as a result of Galamsey, they've been dislodged, they've been displaced. Say, young for M1 Mona Omontimi and get it back on their feet. So 40 million, no. I could be a politically exposed person in Sema and now Menuka say. And who's them also? Okay, and these are public funds, and people cannot wantonly dissipate public funds like that.
We are this canabode. Na, yeah, Chinese engine. Medase no pay.
Medase, never come on.
Uncle, so. Hey. Mami nye LPM ba kuna. Mami nye LPM ba ko. Wow. Say. Me ba mo cho Exim Bank no. Ambassador be na wuhia.
Say obehwe so betimi abo mu dwuma pa na wo ye no ho dawuro.
Exim Bank ade a wo mo sponsor ba ko yi
1D1F. And there also ra aginsem.
Na wo mo kura na mo sponsor wo mo sika na mo de ma wo mo. Na matam 2 million akomo obi. Mo de 40 million Ghana cedis.
And I'm my artist on.
Was it?
I'm my artist.
Yes, artist. Hey, and now what take committee in him? Ye busa say. Vendor na what is sharing and one has minimum. Na just how the adwuma what take a home muti wa mo ye no. Mo ni say et say ayi ukios. And chance in the two no afraid for same for me boom. Efo bom wie no kwa so onim no den kan the two ye.
So only record
mo san krofo we num nyina ye to ba mba akoto bi mo manana do bre Exim Bank so say would you to wait it say when you sika say o de bo ayi we omunya brand ambassadors
yes
wo ye say sika na wanya no nipa wo frɛ no say bra na me fa ma ne ko pen krofo no munye brand ambassadors ni celebrities no
yeah
say nipa gunim no two anko public procurement
and once a mutam yana
mutam yana or the amount any a certain way to tree
but to be honest one day one left the car or agency or managing so mudisi cannot come bibi she
men can't say no ye nko ye
but the other side
40 million bi nam ha na why she coat and now I know she coat no call
as a deputy director in charge of finance
the TBB anim na wey asama ye kan enye asama ya boy tirim ne ye kan
there be
eye bibi a epie free
accounts committee nen
auditor general's report 2017 there and na wo ma ye ne basa say you 2018 way 2019 way
na ye gugu ne be so
Jesus Christ
I say do musuko
on simu trust was our office na mutimu e wanim guasiem
e be do musuko abusa mpanifo no ye
adam guo oman nim asesa mum ye ta bibifo ne ya ye Lawrence Agensam e na oye World Bank e no ye e no kosi sei
na so de onu deputy in the call you finance ni
etin wa ankon
ase kana na finance ni kwa da una obunkunta una sikase no ina ba wanim eti oru de ose go tumi answer questions no
ewura di nyankopon
ase ko no tumi answer
se vendor no mpo wunim sika no kura amount no wunim eti wo mo fra wo e wo public account committee wo ko na akọ sei na so wo si aka banku ho na bra bedi bimboa
hey
Azim bank fo mo ni magu ase
na ntia ba sa so apanifo nde no mo ka che wo mo
wo mo na machirim
e na make us ntie bedo musuko na
enke mo ba biem deputy director so on kro onim no
hey what sika no onim
wo so onim ni pakro amount no onim eco procurement and anko procurement onim some fun akwa usika nka ba ni sa we ye to aba na wa mu dimu obeto bi
na abutaba follow that story for you why
na yes major
me di akira ma pa I'll try to get to where
the animu ma me ni akiri
okay so you already said get interview na mo say offer asemi e ba yeso na share just there Kwame me share ni mu pa
hwe echefuo so we Ghana ni ba ma pa we is devoid of politics whether you MPP
serious
whatever
matter.
Serious issue so wo Exim Bank Lawrence Agensam e wo ho
the deputy no quite friend say
ayi oba no so ho Dr. Kwame me ofa Dr. Kwame Adokofo ne ba ho
deputy ndo ko e no anam refi ni din no
na mo nyina mo ho na mo say mo tue sika bru millions of cedis na sika no mo de akwere mo de
artists for
mo de say omunya
ambassadors
mo de yate granted say mo yes one ye busa say sika na say ase aye han obi na ntinipa kura na ne wa mo kan ye de enim etinipa kura nkrata ba no ne
be bre mo
voucher ben no prepare ye e de buy say memma kwabena ntwibu osia ko 3000 memma we tu the scan de ni de asakura ni 2 million
2 million Ghana cedis
yes
that's 20 billion
yeah 20 billion
ambassadors
no shata hwan de ni asakura 2 billion
na juma no kwa mo ye
I won't be about bia
na me bu say
there wasn't any monitoring
now they
sense air condition mutimu and the dan nyam na mutua kanti some fun
Isaac wala fun shatter fresh shatter sia
then what you onye me kura de bra me amaje one yeso onya 2 million
and I'll try to talk to Orajism no what church has
adai me baba me nya na pakura na me fa fiansa
yen ko mackerel and napa
mackerel enu no pa cho se wonya bibi se wo ye jollof stew ana se bibi sa obetum dia ye ena mo mudi mu tu kwasiada no ya mo mfa binye enapa mackerel ehyeyi pa ye wa enapa sadi enso ho wanya o kenke ne papo no wudi bi gusua ekoyie maka kire mo se wo ye anwamo a fa enu bi so eye na etime emo pa afei afei enapa non dairy creamer enu be your tea with soakings with oats with ice cream enu ebabo pa enapa non dairy creamer make powder come on enapa baked beans nso no pacho rich in tomato sauce. Na no baked beans no wo ya o salad breakfast no na ade no ebebo yie pa. Enapa foods no so pacho soya sauce no when you be say fried rice, variety of vegetable any meat sauce no nyina no wo de enapa soya sauce ne beye. Enapa spaghetti talia chibom eboa pa ma nyina ekoye exceptionally delicious. Spaghetti papa wache stew ene de ka ho no ni nyina so eboa na bibia so atimi aye kama wa mo ye morning show proud sponsors me ba to me fa we mfam na fe ye nkọ commercial break na ye mra endpoint homeopathic clinic na endpoint se me mo wa mane se uyari yadwe bia free utiri so be pre wona se ene Thursday to me kabra endpoint homeopathic clinic wo fa ba bia o hyehyehye so ade ma won se wo so wo kotodwe wo kon wo ba bia me pa cho tumika nebra endpoint homeopathic clinic and sense se wo fa ba bia o hyehyehye so ade ma won se wo so a warning sign a kire se stroke de ba be che wo me pa cho tie bia bema wo prostate problem no ebia wodwo so ana ese wayase ayire tan akam ni ade ofa ba bi o hyehyehye ni nyina no eye biribia lead to say prostate cancer eba me ba jo set ebia mo hepatitis B ni nyina bomade ne fabra uwa ni yare a bomade fabra be ma de bo ania no agemu bomade fabra obe me mo ayemre bomade ne fabra me pa cho yare bia wi esi free wa was spine problem uwa ni yare a bra endpoint wo ba wa de afidie siw so na afidie na che ba bia problem no na afidie no ayi afidie no atwaduro de ama wo endpoint no no pa cho yenton no drugstore ena yenton no afiafim obi di bi fie se endpoint no am yenche no esan se hospital wokra no wokwa hu se aduro ni siwo ye de usi afidie no so na afidie na che problem no ba bia wo na afidie no atwa aduro de ama aduro ni homeopathy no ena ebeye kama pa endpoint was printed to shell signboard akra oho or tamakom 22 do afere wajansa ko straight upon the gardens oho u follow sign no so a u be hunu kro no mabo hia angel education school na chiri pa anaji estate behind anaji police station so oho me ba cho ya na wa frɛ why 0244 867068 0244 867068 ebio 0244 867068 endpoint mpacho wa mamu 30 minutes will be amfamfre 30 minutes will be amfamfre 0244 867068 endpoint homeopathic clinic eho na ya say na doctor say mon friend say ya ye ho meso ne emra
okay 101.7
Hey, me network mafia me. I was me mobile money. You me for workers car. Charges in 380 cedis. O send this can kwa charges no. Wait there cement 10 bucks so. Me niatie. Se wo be move ko Vodafone cash and ka wo be service ka bebre. Vodafone cash. Na se me network ne die. Tie. Wo send this ka was our network no so no. Yeto. Wo send this ka free wo network no so akwa network foforo no. Eno so yeto. Na emum tie asem de pa. Wo send this ka wo Vodafone cash so a free. Wo send this ka free Vodafone cash. I got network bia so and so you free. Masa inti wa catch rem. What that so you then was sour network no so. Move bra Vodafone cash says hey masa you chip na to bola musisi a. I know say there. Wo send this ka wo Vodafone cash so I got network bia so a free. Send this ka do bia and prend do bia got network bia so free. Dial *110# says in a send this ka.
The future is exciting. Ready?
Enapa. Yo, enapa sardines, enapa mackerel, enapa soya sauce, yeah, enapa baked beans, enapa spaghetti. Charlie, try enapa. Now dairy cream, so I want to get near your dead. Hey, enapa, I had the so cool.
Enapa sardine is a vegetable oil. It's best for your kinky or your banku and pepper. Enapa mackerel with some thick, rich red tomato sauce. Na spaghetti need Italia, baby.
Yeah, enapa, I had a so cool. Enapa, Desoko. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey! When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Amama Huadeng.
Refuse to grow. Any who offense Wabek.
And what day immune system or Yankopon, and your ready pediatric somewhere who by no, and Nasa Wunum Imbusaba Mesa, a peja immune system nabri bia. Ya Yarientimu. Sasa dear, a man for the one, Nedi Imbusaba Mesa, Jordan Hua dance yes, and Yarwa who run Nipa and Yina etimi banaso, and in Yarwa Cassian Kaya Wutini D and a home car. No, Yamwa suing no, a way who buying every home. And now Pa, Omu Yarwana Dada, no monum doctor and Rono, and num Imbusaba Mesanoa, and Momo who are deep in tea. Ya Omuntim Pose, Yaria Esomo, Imbusaba Mesa, a walk Kansi, and you may move Bia Yato in row, at to form friends 0246 20 84 96. FDA, Ashisha said, Jedi and Kratui Madia to Musay.
What? But dear Bakwan in another coin, in fact, and not dear Duchum. I drag a crack. A bush of 40 be their bear for a crassa by Pabaka cracker. There you know who will be over here. What? For and not Bakwan, Ocean, Ninsania, and Nick Dennison, a church from City Noir. At the South Crassa Benoit, I will best run what I did. Oh, and an idea what's it? Neat palm not extract, and a media Wabem Quines up. Neat palm not extract. Annie, a befe fed the dead tea a power can once me, and not been a neat foods or much cheer which ends him. And this is a means I break our bemo. Now, Fena me was say Bracon no Bebo Jasso, and for one could see me fin you are home, and a media Yabem Quine any steam. Oh, that's a neat foods at the Bakwan Badia, and then what man for Bresso. A bread or to be so powerful, say, a banquet when they yet Giadaje. It is a woman neat palm not extract. A sign say a babri song and what ye, the Namki to have been power will burn no canata frozen. Neat palm extract, and as a neat a banquet near Ed Danny say, a more sham to say a banquet in him da noa, and a subios in your deal. What was a so more who no be so, Wombra. Neat palm not extract. Oh, come on. Now, only me. What dear sound come with pad, I wouldn't need palm to be a better background, Miss Romy, dear, will be able to Pumwa, who's me. Oh, what's so? May I am part of this and yo, and your mom for Mupebi and will be uncle supermarket. And the jump FDA, I just said, you didn't crack to more jet to say, yeah.
Per smartphone, battery near papa. A sound so check. Need to me charge phones a hodro. And answer phone and mount your favorite radio station. I won't hear earpiece. And Kasebi Huawei Y6P. A was smartphone. I was shadow. A 5,000 milliampere battery. A trace a watch charge. Put to me using in the morning in na. Ain't other Huawei Y6P says say ya. Answer September 3rd. Edu. Nanya free humidifier. Portable fan. And a chedias from Kwa. Open fan of 4th September. Name Kaise is
I go kill you with
10 years of rewarding radio and television excellence. 10 years of rewarding excellent voices and personalities. 10 years of providing.
Iron Mama Bedru, Anuanum, Iron Mamoja, Iron Ye Adriani Dra, and Ma Wading, Bibi or why a friend of iron deficiency anemia.
I don't see it.
And Chanoabre, no, and this Chiwa, Abia, iron deficiency anemia.
Yampa, me a nurse, iron deficiency anemia. Hatiti and ma won't travel. More, no more fra one in Fienum. A to me say one addition, no one upon within Dino dem.
Pepe, that's when so an O'Brien didn't cry. Dinia iron womb to send contumre, a bedroom in Siomunam, a yo cosia,
Anka, and so vitamin C Nianra, a buabu iron mount moja to me the yejuma.
Dinia iron, a shemuma, Ninia Yashada the iron, a gumuye. Bisawa pom with Jimbo Fon Sama, a fire iron home. Live strong with iron campaign and a disanka to ye brewer.
A huaden dear, and no one iron yanni.
If you're right. Me watch you, Fira.
Yes, on.
Machi, if you're make you on your so.
Hey, Eura, and Fassa Mamsu. What? I buy for such yammy. No.
What's what pepper?
Hey, oh, what wifey? With dear Mempesoni Fira Becon. If you're right, what do you cross the bow?
Momo Quasori.
Yampire.
Eura de Casroa. What? It was a so bad shower crab, Kumpo, Winya. onipa da sane timi koto this way chocolate drink no na yere ne ma edi nsuo hie twabia nom anopa no wi a wasade bia hye fridge mu wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yia nom enu mpore se ne nka ne twaso mu pa ende erekore na fie wura beti ha anopa dio awia dio enumre dia mo no makodew mo mame na mu wi a ma soro akotena so ndem se ye kosum ya
Mese na dia ya late nso me yanki kabinche fiera ya wi ya kwasere bo fa che ke efiera wuti fia se light bill no water bill ba wuntua bi bo se sika na fa koto this way chocolate drink na ba nom
ka hwe me catch you play nya play fa say this way chocolate drink no metumi ato bi pa na so na me so mo ahwe wate e de me hia ne nsuosie na nsuosie so me ntoi se me bufu a betumi ato bag mu a wate
yeah fiera we nkwa de ma abunfu me koto mi
efiera fi de ya bre ma abunfu bi
munyam sumponie munyam sumponie na mo ba ya trimodefo
FDA ahwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye
Ejaba boni di adwa ma wubi eti ya menu afa hin na mahwie fufuo ti ase dadada menya wofo yi papa so ba fie ni anwie fufuo ya asamo aba na so oben wadi fufuo edi mpreni ne mpresa da kro beye de ni ahwie fufuo a akode wonwane
adwa mo adwuma se me ni fie adwuma di mini fufuo kakra ba o medie no ene wato metwa mada pasa aso wo kan na matire nyira
wati ate na make am meboa
ebo de odi common na sese ade obra to otwa fufuo ai wo wodwo pam na wo ma asiu na wotimu aba na wo sadade na wo timfra kwade ne nyina tuatwa make say ya need food sadaroma wo bia mani ye pa ya wa ya mbode fufuo ne mankani fufuo a wa ne powder wo de gu da kam kama ya ye fra no need fufuo
eni no bi na masori ba until izi kama me di ye yo
sese bia
ma me hwe bia need fufuo eye kama say bode fufuo ne mankani fufuo papa bi na wo ka say twan eposim na ede na me se wo ka so anto simanu mpɛ no wa wie wo hie wo kwa papa bi aguso
betwese de ama mani kura agisa ne fufuo a ho ama mkoto bi kura ba ne se se de Ghana fo sipom fufuo no eno an wo ye nu enti se wo hwa fufuo won pam wodrom ne we nu a wo ho susuna bi awom wo nso de bode ne mankani fufuo papa bi
ejanie eni afi na fufuo na afi na wo bedi pa ne se de wo bedi ne se ne wo fa mogyaduro ana pa wi ane anadwo a wo koda
need fufuo supermarket bi am need fufuo e wo wo fi a eni gye nko a
FDA ahwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye
Nanu Wucherebi. Into what senior? Yeah, would something special become mania shepeana?
Adio.
Aha, Samika.
Oh, mediomo nesi. Omo kwa. Omo dine boshe soda. Ne tutunke kadia si defe. Sese so die. Ni ram no chankasa. Omo die. Dada na koneni.
Fragrance no.
Eche wontade mu sa. Omo extra fresh. Etutunke kadia se kura. Ejwadi nkrato ye FD ahwehwe mu agye atum se ye.
Energy papa ne fata wo. Entiju puma drink here. Cranberry, banana, tamarind, tropical, cola, orange, apple, pineapple, any malt. Eye 150% say puma drink. I take that for frokra.
Hey, original Proco. Kujak farm iron. Elbow adwuma se. Sepepunko. Anasa fluchiwa. Non Proco. Ebetua say what you say. Yatro hu Proco. PROCOLD. And yatro hu Kojak. KOJACH. Sansuna Kojak farmer. Ashansu de down. So well who sanoma we are. Mento. Kojak farmer. Esansu de Kojak F. And the Kojak P toothpaste aba. So with the fruits. Anasa wonu manasa with dear egnu. Anna adia esh. Nasa osefin fimo. You ya a Kojak F toothpaste. Nasa fin nan what. Anasa osiasi tumoja. Odie Kojak P toothpaste. Use in the bosom yachino. Sabe use Kojak F toothpaste no. If you film the bejai. Yes, also Kojak sensitive toothbrush. Yama was Samsung yo Kojak F. And the Kojak P mouthwash. Odo who numa. Osefin fimwa. Ebejai. Neta bow se hobai. Ubenyabi. Oh baby a tone no bia. Kojak farmer. Ewo kanshi drugly. Anna Fred 0249 209920.
One Ghana city. Pass. Sunlight Samna, Sisia, a one that one Ghana city pet, Kodna Kwaje would here. A Jadian craft to FD, a Hishimwa Jatum say, yeah.
Okay, FM 101.7.
Okay, 101.7 so the busia for ya sanya ba ade Akye bia edwumadie mu na yedi ya ne honorable Ras Mubarak atwetwe nkomo EFA Public Accounts Committee of Parliament. Enra eye Exim Bank for be pie womanim. Then come ba ko be pie womanim ni se wo mo di sika bi emai na se sika no ye de ma vendor no nso e de se sika no ekoma nkrofo bi a wo ye celebrities ni artists bi se wo mo ye promotion emfama Exim Bank. Ena wo mo bisa deputy director ne say enyambia vendor no one ya was vendor no wonim one so in charge of finance enyambia sika se ne kom was wonim how much ena obi anya ye eno so was wonim ena say no prepare voucher na assembly to say ena sika no so no according to ras no was say next say any say ade no kra anko procurement because it's a public entity na ye ne CEO Yewra Lawrence Agensam entwetwe nkomo na yentie asemimu enchirimu pa mira me mo acha no pe ba okay from so
mo me mo achi ni mo wetifo ni aso achi
to atiefo nyina gye so mira na enra eja unyumadie do so nti wosuma wabe de akire da kwama ne call Public Accounts Committee anim na sika bia yesi mu de ma yese yemfanye promotion na yem promote mu nyuma awodo no ne ade no wakwatena anum wo no se wuni wonti ni wanyi information no but one so ye in charge of finance se sika wo mo twa wo mo de ama vendor for se wo mo mfa ma artist bi nye promotion 2017 sika na ye se wo so wanim ye to so mienu ye se busa ne se sika na ye dodo essay aso anim ye busa ne se e public procurement wo so anim ye busa ne se vendor no one wan ya wo so anu so won hyada enim asemi enchemu be pa ne wo mu
yo meta wase se wa misa akonya we me no machitwin komo no kre se enra Public Accounts Committee eton safre ejumaku a Exim Bank na leta na mo de buy no se tifu betia omo ekye se omo epesomo ni edi nkomo ekfa 2015 2016 and 2017 audited accounts sana leta na buy inti leta na buy no ensama no mo say ye mbedi nkomo no 2015 2016 and 2017 no asemi a okay edu die ni wa ewo emu die ni wa ewo mi chance to be inti me deputy call no you be saying some efa 2015 2016 now bakaya Exim Bank made an no any about 2017 into kofa 2015 2016 semomba basa time no enya ye dia breso enya na do dan kwa kufa do na breso ina 2017 na ye buy no so ye ma obi biara eskasa on fire promotion inti asamana obubisa deputy no according to speculation any public accounts report only audited forensic account report and I challenge anybody to prove say between 2015 2016 2017 I buy so the time so no another time I go for do not buy obi ama sa sika na say farmer conform mo fa in this age mana it has just for some things say this ana
abani mami musa de
it was pure the basho pure hearsay and speculation.
Oh, okay.
Abani na ye say it's adia on produce check no a chere say yama obi sika between this period say ya 2015 2016 2017 yama obia sa sika na so fanko ye juma na sa o ye dey fa vendor bia so.
Oh, opani madawruma mo ba no ana wo ba no mu inherit report handover notes binum ne ade eno no
bibi ni hosa bibi ni ho into the make say we challenge obia see this reference point between 2015 2016 2017 public accounts no say ama obi bia sika there ko ba any say Facebook na me who say obi kan NBC radio so say yene ya mesika na ejako say ono with people and Exim Bank for money. That's why we have a public account committee could be deputy say because there's on the record no public accounts please we deal with records. Mm-hmm. And there's no record that Exim Bank, I repeat, has given anybody 2 million. So I challenge the public accounts to produce that report that say whether the audited financial shows say Yadiyama will be 2 million. That's what says report.
Nanra per the briefing our demand after the report no. I'm a PO say enipa bi to say Honorable Ras Mubarak. Raise that point at the chair.
Already, you know, on Nakasa, the chairman, and you know, beside the levels of producer. That's yes, I'm producer. I'm producer. May I say?
Let's
buy no 2015, 2016, and 2017. 2017, you appointed in March. 2017, board by August 2017. In 2017, you call appointee. Shatawali, and I exactly what him.
Now, according to Ras Mubarak, was say not a new report, but it was a public interest question. Yeah, Omama Kwame Emma Nkrumah Ebisa. Now, Ebra Obisa, you know, in Yano Ben, deputy CEO, so admire.
Say a public interest account, and the Mau and Umway.
Okay.
In Waya, a horn say Obakaya, a Juma Kuabedano, any Yabua industrialization, any exports. We know what I say. You to me, industries almost about 132 Yabua almost. The area to say, the Nabadanka, Akufa do not buy a Juma in a year. Industries never hear. And since last year, you started to say, made in promoting made in Ghana goods, rice. You're importing over 600 million of rice into this country. Exim Bank are pumping almost about 1.9. It is a Ghana person almost talk Ghana in Biani, and now Ghana in Dubai, and Ghana in Yoma. They be so share batters, Abba, pharmaceuticals, Ayabua, PPEs, Ayabuano. It is the first last year. Yes, even some radio stations. I mean, people do. Hey, you want me to promote? Yes, started Tuesday market. Tuesday market. Emma, Ghana phone in your mapa. Any package in a cost. Into this year, yes, says no. Ghana beyond aid 1 district 1 factory. Or see to me, they both the rule. It's all one ton with will be to be any email. That's why we are new drew. If you say, Obibadi. In industries, you might Ghana not so you be the Akamanoni, Akatonwa, not a Ghana for you to answer. It is actually, you know, they're going through the procurement, and making sure say we get a consultant to help us to be able to sell and promote made in Ghana. Yeah, what we call 4Ps. I have made in Ghana. What I say, it is our 4Ps, no, and I also say, yes, sir, your influences, your ambassadors are, you bet you, and then 2020, and no for that, and no, it has not even been audited.
I near 2020.
And 2020, I can't be doing anything. It's 2020. You know what I'm saying? Here, say.
2020, and one involved.
Because 2020, I am okay. It is the consultants or recommended for MI. But for purposes of this discussion, no, is a contract. Say at least no, one of the people among others, Satawadi Kahon, Ijako Kahon, among others. It you know, NIA, but the amount will be 2 million. The contract is not 2 million, and will not pay 2 million. That's the issue.
Oh, okay. Now, saying
the contract is not 2 million and will not pay anybody, and it is not part of the 2015, 2016, 2017 Omokasa Yenko. Let's put rest to this issue.
Let's just say so.
As a bank, an international bank, I also hear politics. So I say, an international bank, it is a politics. Because this is a banker etumi akobo be 100 million wa amanoni aba ye de ejuma abo Ghana mai that you see promote export now you add the value to areas you to me I spend a lot on the party side you know can say the president here call the largest processing tomato party in Ghana you can be in the city now that's a baby to say Bekuma and as part of your mandate they allow us to supporting the industries na say mama no be pa say obi a 44 million na say the aka eboa na mama ni product no etumi ebo hu de ro say ekunfi a titi a apeti de bia na ma obi so abu say wetumi hu say Ghana sana ye koyenum ya ye Dubai dinti no on to wetumi aka say ende mo ko bi mbra me na me nton no eno ye nya body ye bichi ye bichi di dia
mebo na chese ye local industries na ye boa hye kanama na ye yie na abrochefo ahu for export no ye no ha na wo mo de no wo baye ne sei
all the industries
ti wo mo
na ye boa hu de ro na sa ambassadors influencers omo be promote omo use to be omo be ko ho na omo hu that obi ehu de ekoso ewo Ghana memni abrochi iti wo sha the statistic ya dropping on Ghana web and on social media say 4 P's no their air cost to produce, to purchase, and to promote so that Ghanaians will be profitable. That's the 4 P's. Produce. When you produce, the Ghanaians must be able to purchase it. The manner they be produce no. Yan purchase here on to channel alone. Yan purchase here then to me in fact Ghana tikadon na air cost no. So we are saying you should produce to purchase no. The Ghanaians must be able to see where the products are so that they can purchase.
Papa, mami radie. Wa mo baye no wage yen Ghana ha. Effect be ne benya wo international levels no.
Oh, if I show omo ye jingles, ye nyom made in Ghana, nyom ya de mo amu radio stations in ya Madaroma, unia no e de za nyom ni abi no e be ba mo botumi abobi aton mama so mo nje sika kakra kama tourism bank mo botumi nje sika e de ayem promotion. Because mo ho dia no say Ghana for ya nye gidi obumu a wan ye kopa no na wan ye fa so ye fa ton Ghana ne o ma
na jama me so ye nim se ebia me fan se one this one f a ekumfim nyina ka ho yi ya boa so nipa na sene amana wie amana produce ono a ne bia ne drink no no ade na Exim Bank ese osa bam betu ye sika no ya advert ya sa amani pagro
people say ye juma no as part of any object, say the body Ghanaians capacity. Say all kind of idea. Send who you say any put a better say man the body from Kakudia pineapple and our Kakudia Dubai. A bois from the Baluchi, a bois will be there at the panel. Obey to me, I hear obey to Sobia, obey to me competing with any global brand I want on it. That is the remix of Exim Bank.
Okay, now me point in say. Obedi na me point in say.
We provide consultancy.
Okay, now me point in say. Me fa Toyota, Hyundai, wo South Korea ne Yamane. Minim sesa Japan, etimi ma bia be $200 million at the ma ebia Toyota company no without interest. Said e be ya obetimi afa nipa bebre. Na wo wia, what this kanama na wie say obetimi afa nipa bebre without tax no. Na wonu ankasa esa aban ne ko bada wuro dia man
so on say in fact we are the mai so me question say Ghana no ye export no e wo form eni hokra eni ntina ye import a lot no into osha ya kechire wonu ma bibi no ena wa so obaje di say ye na ma pure ha na emiti standard nya kwata no ya tetie wo e kwan bi so a ye pe abonti ma e chen yakasa yedie nti no mesemo yeso le nipa yenya na osi yeso nye bomo na ama kwa no kwa mata tukwa mu ye bi dada wa hese ine Unam Nkrumah obi a shed made in Ghana atade PPE e bai bini aba Exim Bank so all the omo pomade young trade every day and no me to who can say ebo omo ebi kra ye bo omo nyoma pi nti de ya study ye juma and anything that is being get part, yes, I see, I bring us see Ghana Export Promotion Authority count to promote.
me bow edi se opani Ghana Export Promotion Council ewo ho wo mo edi na information ministry wo enyam bia information ministry wo mo ni wehu bi
obi bia as I say as part of ye juma as exam no that's why I said the bia no the babo de because say what dey na wo ye no one jinu one pahon to ma one better one to ma these are all institutions no they complement the ayebe but they are not the people to do the almost complement it. Any information for Ghana Export Promotion 10% of exam bank ticket no I ticket tax no e ko Ghana promotion 10% of our money.
Information ministry
you be fair e wa manoni mo mo ko share their air cost wa manoni to know that they can be able to meet competition.
Now me say
the scope and the aim is very wide, all in an attempt to position Ghana in the international landscape. Ebema Ghana abaye kabeshe, yebioma abaye kabeshe, nkofo agi eyom de nyoma swedi.
Eja mama misa we you. Information there say ya aban, it won bo aban dwumadi hu de wuro de tina me bisa ne say their inclusion enso te say.
Oh, omo de na making. Ye bia de nyoma na ye. Omo no the spokesperson for that bank. But exam as an institution also no. They were studying us here because nipa no at the end of the day no this na wa their man no. So one bo who do one no. Capacity say you see what economy. E be see that. E be mad. E who no pempes order. It is a nipa no what to me why yet the fact. Na say ya mbo who the rule. Na ya ntonwa bacho. Na ya kwa na say bye.
Na ya nkwa ma na ma memhwe sa consultant no why hwan ya
oh me pacho consultant no you be big trust non big trust you know yeah consultant omo boy on this issue
oh okay opani ne ye fan commercial na sika mo suhwe anu akwansa mo de be sa de ne ye be sai
oh say Akye bia no oye budget na budget no un se dan targeti say we na me man budget you we budget for PR or see the PR at the bois
any meda se pa this meda say ora Lawrence agensam na ye ne no etwetwe nkom okay 101.7 so ni utie nkwade a na watie ewuo de na question ba ko na me bisa ne say what's your company asene me van say Tikese company limited ena waso na sene ama mabie juice factory Tikese juice ne de na mimi wi a na wase atwa sika se me board ye no ban se de be ya betumi aye for export
eno e waduma so who na finance ye finance wi a that's it
well when ai brofo aponche ne brofo no was well me bo me wa ma msika se me fa nkwa ye adwuma me fa nkwa fa ne me mfiri China ma me kofa ba ya ase o ma se atwa sika na me de boa wa ma ai wo de akwa FM fo akobo de wuro e be me meka
so be se bia ne sika na odi ma
na sika na odi ma me so ye bosia
na hu de wo bolo so bia ye bosia so
Debbie and another question is that sa celebrities you know wa mo ba ye no Ghana ho effect be ne benya international
social media
Ghana ho
ya beni bi na
people
for the
people me ba
yeah
ma toka amount say fire
say be vintage you to ma me
fire the can say fire we can pay nti me the car na bobo sin a wo ye adwuma tete ba joti me sai na me say ma ha mate ni ama wa metia mate ni ne kana say be ya mate ni no betimi mo mate ni otumi paya de ne pa so that o ka de be sex Kadesh. Hey. Enya memeka.
Sede be ya osika ne nkoshim nti o. Sede be ya wo musika ne nkoshim.
Eno nyi wasama.
Sa.
Wodi ya ne se wa bombosia per the document ni niema am li ba na ogina so bombosia. Enim kwa mefa so atua no ni nyina yes ni nyina na akọ so pom.
Ese wo suma berewa.
Ba bi okọhwe de omfam. Woye enkomo we minya yi yo.
Bo so me. Jira musa.
Me. Umia me nice boy ba masem Edin say.
Ebo.
Na mama infa we enfa me pa chaw. Latest foam mattress. Eye mattress a woda so a wo so da ye papa mattress ye papa mattress ye che. Mattress ya obia wa yusu bia di adanse se e che papa. Na latest foam mattress no wo pe king size queen size double 1.5 half ni de ka hu nyina ubenya bi. Na latest foam mattress nda me ka hu bia mu ne se ni boa eda form eye papa sin all the mattresses it will pe mattress pa dia tumrika na ko pe latest foam mattress na latest foam for esaye nkonya o manufacture furniture e wo Ghana ya ye ne ha size bi a pe bi abenya 1 seater 2 seater L shape bi abenya wo pe so this big hall small hall balcony wo dem wo bedroom ba bia wo benya eti bi pa cho se ba mattress any furniture dia yen kwagina na yeboa eye latest foam was your partner for life bomodin kowai na osukoto bi ntimi emwa onanya kama pa be pa mo che Puma drink nie Puma drink forward ever backwards never be brave be confident na Puma drink no aba ye wana sort for mpacho nyansa ebro drink nkwala ne pani obi atimi nom ye wo Puma drink apple cola tamarind apple banana orange tropical best of energy, malt, cranberry, pineapple. Our the essential vitamins egum. Na Puma drink no wunu abusuafo nyina monchemfa netimi emwapa. Puma drink no eboapa na obia apomden aye kama na obo anum anakiriwa mofra ne mpani nyina obia epe. Pack ne boafo pa 13 cedis per pack. Ena wo pe bottle ba kwa 1 cedi 50 pesos. Enti bomodi ne kope bi. Puma drink na Kasapreko Company Limited and the Puma drink abba woman number near Sabia who pay beer 2 aton ewo shop supermarket and a baby or sport near the idea 0262 35 12 51 0262 35 12 51 be pa cho ma wasome hapa Natural Company Limited a herbal company a water crowd Ghana Wamona edi Proslav capsules aba. True man capsules and a dinner capsules. Proslav capsules no. Bema wujunso ten. Pepa choko pe binanum yare anajutim dunso be 6 times asana ade achi. Wujunso ese bia kem waya se yiritan. Bema yere kadita sho bemem esam prostrate nti num Proslav capsules. Pepa cho true man capsules di enie. Eboa mema pa. Bema wuntimi modwuma wo mpem no. Poor sexual performance ube ko na wakotobi true man capsules no wanum bi wudi gba ani anu waje ma da ya akokọ true man capsules be di wapagire mu ube mamu omre true man capsules ene nyame boa akwa na atim di ba akwa atim ni biom eno no true man capsules betimi aboa usisi ye wurado ubi bi to form na afra de afa na afre he akwada amfa ma oboa true man capsules ebe yiri nyina afri ho dinat capsules Wa baby our menstrual pains, koto dinat capsules nanom. Me pa cho o menses no ya na flow dodo dinat capsules. O baby o wa e be 3 months na wunya o menses wo so a wonyim dinat capsules. Wo vaginal discharge dinat capsules. Wo abdominal pain wa ya se dinat capsules. Rashes bi agugu akosue kuma na no dinat capsules. Esa o call no be ma ye disi wo se wi dinat capsules. Me pa cho Natural Company Limited first Jomo number no fatuo bibia wo hia bia frɛ wo na wo ne eni nkomo 0204 61 61 61 0264 61 61 61 and 0249 01 71 01 0249 01 71 01 ebio 0249 01 71 01 kan ho ne kope bi ne mo won tem quickly kope Achimota more. Eddie in fear enum 5 years old. Hooray! Now I saw my Ghana for you na Finchiapa. Achimota Retail Center. Yet friend Achimota more no. Enya 5 years. Nti mu amoye namfo, mu amoye patrons, amoba ho beto niema, ebe gym wanie, ebe tran wodidi nima de ade nyina no. Mu nyina mo nsore waka. Achimota sore waka. Domi kwabenya ashoma. Tantra hill. Ofanko. Wake up Accra. Na mu amu tigan isi nyina area ni nyina no. Mo nsore na mo birthday du. Isan se Accra mo. Misama Achimota mo. Achimota mo ya wanya 5 years nti wonne wo ena edi birthday no. Enti efiri sesi ato end of October. Eniema nyina watete so obecha de na wagimwani e kwan bebiri so. Saa na opeso de dam wase ka kire mo say odam wase p to their loyal customers. Enti mi pa chaw Achimota mo enya 5 years. Bra na ye nyina ye ntwa eye birthday cake ni mu ntententem ya sete. Obato ade a e chow bibia ye be chow mu bi bibia ye kama pa ye ote ye chow nka apagauti onya. Achimota Retail Center was a vibes nkoa. Achimota Mall was the easy side of life. Okay, 101.7. So in me pa chow tie. Regnant property say no to litigation ene. Asase no be na manso ne ade wo so. Na wase beji asase 70 by 100. 70 by 100. Na asase no wo awutu breku tieni. Ana opese wo de che wo nti no. Asase no wo awutu breku full plot. Na ye 10,000. Was na say COVID buy say okra niska. For 5,000 bra na beji. Awutu breku. Asase no bi wo Kaswa J River ho. Na ye 50,000 wa chemu mienu wo discount no 50%. For 25,000 bra beji bi. Kaswa papa say ebi ho all price no na 60,000 say new price no 30,000 for bibra na beje. Shy Hills na 24,000 wa chemu mienu for 12,000 cities bra na beje bi 12,000 Shy Hills. Dodua asase na 70,000 say what dey 35,000 for modern bra. Gomwa kwa krom eno so na 10,000 say new price no what dey 5,000 empo se wo car and our land bi da bi na opesa ansase ya obetimi dia ba na waswape e dia mawo na wa kira wo se obema 5 months payment plan se wo obeto ase 30% emu bia 30% ho nchemu aduasa wotua du 50% and wa start isi down dia ka na wankasa wotuetwa kakra na document no obeya ma free wode nipa ko site ho every Saturday e kwa ko site no wata ne nyina so well demarcated. And now what they place sim electricity die ebi wo hoda dada e fastest place e waka so a e development asase no wo land title no bibia e ka ho kama medical ka wo 50% down payment utimi start siu dan me ba chaw Regnant Properties wo kaswa akole Bojuasi Road one St Mary's Anglican School and a opposite fra wo number 0245 03 75 67 0245 03 75 67. The number we can 0209 25 48 63 0209 25 48 63 ebio 0209 25 48 63. Regnant Properties was your property our priority. Okay, 101.7. So in the Mepa Mochao Dr. Akosia Ediaya Wanona Eda Power Specialist Herbal Clinic. Power Specialist Herbal Clinic. What a down. Pacho ya die biara adokro wo bra. Na hepatitis B die. Maame no wo de musronko. It says 2017 Woman Heroes of Distinction Award for Hepatitis B Cure. 2018 World Changers Summit Award for Hepatitis B Cure. Afei woba a year 2018 was I'm the best female herbal practitioner of the year 2018. Enti ono de ayaresa ye de herbs esa nuana bran haban de wo ye tatahwe obia entimi meeting no. eti wase oton sa de afi wo bia yare akwa di usunkunim na enkose bomoden fabra a last stop to all kinds of diseases me pa chobra na wo ba wodi mfidie be siumu ahwomu ehunu se ampa yade we potee na ha wo edi enti na ma yare ne nko na afei wodi ni nuro no a wona ma befu kwan so afra no e de ama akonom e hes nko ni side effect onum ya na ekọ me ba mo cha watena se enei ewo Kwabenya ACP road ho Kwabenya ACP road ho one wo be my lord block factory no ne opposite ho na hospital no ewo ho na omo frewo power junction eti Kwabenya ACP road ho no wo de wo kwa wo se Mercy power junction Kwabenya ACP road ho me pa charge number no kra ansa na me refi 0244 54 4422 0244 544422 J Vodafone count 0200 38 38 31 0200 38 38 31 US count 0555 79 78 78 0555 79 78 78 ebio 0555 79 78 78 kai se Dr. Kosi Aduaya ne number no power specialist herbal clinic frɛ no eni ni oyare no nkomokran san wadu ho owo herbatin herbal mixture ewo ho the boost immune system no e ma sa yare bia awura mu kura no be wura mu de enam say immune system no strong no etim nya so nkunim no eno ye 20 series ayi bia akwa abenya bi drugstore chemical shop bibia akwa abenya bi me pa cho tie wo cough care herbal mixture eno wa obo wa no e bibiduro kan a wo de afra e waduro no pa cho kopa bi no edua ya herbal tonic e ohuru mojam e na wa moja swate be ma moja jirika jiri herbal mixture eno for male vitality be ma obema mo ayemre ya no pebia no adua ya mala mix eno malaria etuna si kwom e ma ne nyina efiri ho me ba mo cho enuro nyina no wokọ na soye ahodo no a wo benya bi na wo hospital no ba ko otakrade Anaji Estate Custom Road on this single washing bay no anywhere ni mu wokọ wa benya bi Kumase e na headquarters no wo e wo Lake Road Aputoja Continency Road e wo so wo benya bi e wo ho hospital no kase pa nso e wo ho ena eno no feyas wo ben Jasbro filling station on the opposite me ba mo cho nro nyina nso no benya bi wo Born Again GCB Bank Kingswalk Herbal Hallow Herbal Joe Steve Herbal and Nana Boache Herbal ni nyina wo Kanshi Drug Lane Little George Herbal Tema Committee 2 Tribe of Judah Herbal Kanishini Kaswa Dependable Herbal wa Kaswa Florence Point Kaswa ni Market and I had a let organic shop Vision 1 FM with myself here ya benya bi BK Herbal shop or Malam Junction ubenya bi ato me pa cho me tin number no bio 0244 54 44 22 0244 54 44 22 J no kan Vodafone 0200 38 38 31 Midway FM na fe generational thinkers mumra na yen kan asem Home zone Ghana home zone Ghana hwe asase a wate so na ye 10,000 was it for 7,500 wuni ni nyina akora bra wotua 7,500 ni nyina awia asase ne ye wo de na wa 10 bags of cement fa ko start adwuma ene ye for the first 50 people me pa cho asase e wo Pentecost Center around Millennium City old price no na 10,000 new price 7,500 electricity hodada insuo hodada obi a pesa auto asase amansu ni suna da asase ni da yie no Saturday you want free transportation with mo hwe asase no ansa na abakora mabeka ho asem me pa charge wo number Home Zone Ghana for number no 0244 933 679 0244 933 679 0244 933 679 Home Zone Ghana Limited say one more office no ɛwɔ SCC Junction opposite West Hills Mall. One number be 0244 93 36 79. 0244 93 36 79. Okay, 101.7. So in the generational thinkers. Mommy Yankasa 0302243529 0302243547. Hello.
Onimonya for odene home Kwame Nkrumah Tikese.
Asaraba.
Yes, senior brother.
Mejoso.
Edi ka mebo wabaso.
Edase.
Na masre nyankopon ahoden di amawo. Ahomatin sorry any air condition mutra ena form woni wapamfo nyina nyame nkam ho. Na me de etew. Mentia Eastern Regional Secretary Yewra Jeff Nadu. Eno honorable Adwasafo ne Amadukua Akropon. Opening Wabrun Sembibri Sunne. Yewra Ras Mubarak, Honorable. And chair Ufi Parliament Unkobio because NDC for now who said Godman send into Omu Yuedi. Abatu home faso, Yaji was as you to Black Army. Obi Obeka Sabatu home faso, Yaji or heaven or bois. And Nuntina and another Danko Kufuado. Nyansane Sebia Kukudro. Ese ye boxside ye good ye nieme chef for mo nyame de ache Ghana for ye nhye da nya so mfaso enti meyi bi na me de ahye mabun suku mu pani bi nyanim de we ya why na bi mabun hu chen sa pani no me ne wo kata ye to mam ha obra kwa me omam pani da mahama advert 44 eno ye digency free education ene abeye yi a wase obo obeye review me fi kwa bukruwa Mini bukruwa fo nyina yeti review ase ewo NDC fo anim se eye ntwamu because omampani da kofo di National Health Insurance ba ya omka so omo be review one time premium opani ye hu NDC fo hu kotoko amfa krowa ntim wo hwe keta se hwe ne proye ye mampani da NDC abreso ekoso ema sebi kafra che centro ni bi kura bisa Mr. President, are you a corrupt Oti muayo de mai and then another abanyama mu da ho fan ajapa daily ya NDC fu afa no wake up nunti omampani dada mahama sabe kafra che wo MP apos to bibi yentam kase ade a enye traba tam bia me ka se Ghana aye ye nyina ya walwal ya hu enne Kwame Nkrumah Tikese wo dan wo bukuruwa wo ma eno so akoya atemsebe ya yo wo nyina ye Kwame Nkrumah the secondary school by a boarding house or the dead. Tell me what an easy, not said you could now comfort the whole action, comfort some wendy batako. Not said him ranty and maba watching to be said the patcho, not a womb pa. Near Asante Bedia 2 year, maybe a nan sunny, Mukasetia or Tumfu a nan sunny, then in a cassette or Mukopacho. Not come see a former president Mahama this year be dear Frisa, Rabba, new welfare, Nino. Sapapana, Yanisa, Miss Legan and Nibia said. Yen to abanfantia NDC for because omuni and share the mind. Me no ka say open it o. Akwan hwe fokwasi entertain. Tika nan ko mampani da mahama breso. Do omudi yes speed drum keke no. Na Dubai asa be ye another overhead.
Ayi mamenga sem.
Open it o.
Ayi me ba jo ka kire chief of staff for say Kofi. Ona bo adwasa for chief of staff for say Kofi. Say one frame me. Na kwan ensuo na what taifa no yani an ye die sika ye me kura me die me tua 6,000 and sana water company no be ai wo mo ye gates no atwitwa ne nyina mu
mate
enti me kura me die 6,000 nya ban na ye ma ye yo nya water company ye ma ye wo to pipe no akotwe enti pa jo mo nkasa ma ye
enu nti na wo sombo ma oman Ghana no e yo bi anka onka what met ya 6,000 what me to won so what ya 6 nyango pon hira ya be hwe na ya ye me de ma se mo bawie no kakra me kan nyina ne se wo ya Ghana ni a bin wo ma no nananom dachi enne wo kwansan wa mu a emrantie ne maba wa dem amoso achi 70% because of secondary school and another danko akukwado de buy and this time no mo tonton doctrines ni ade no no mo ye pickpocket ye chi won kogum enne na na de be omo nyina gu school mu enti o mampani dada Muhammad ye onni ne ma papa biara nyina ni box site na afiri ni nua ni nsakomachi and wo de che mo se brother gi na de dia ma bibi Ye different in some and the home fast one bar interchange a who do all cost no. Or Mampanita Damahama or da one not or person sign
made us a pa yen here for. Mem watching.
Kwame Nkrumah Tikese.
Eja bani.
Kwame Nkrumah Tikese.
Mapom ye baba na so wapo me.
Adumo Kwame Nkrumah ya mi sure. Kwame Nkrumah imla ole yeshio.
Anyo.
Nancy ka ole yeshio.
Mate.
Ayo, ya mi sure bebe.
Mate.
Kwame Nkrumah Sako Africa si minchia. Oya ni no e Watema Central. Ewo nhihye pa oda to Watema Central. Oya akompre kun honorable K Japan. We get there honorable this Ghana for ye for by anana what's honorable K Japan na. Anka Ghana nki akwa nyim pa ya mi sure no pejano men pipi enku enyim if you adum kwa adum honorable ya mi sure. Atukujo ewe konfi. Yes konfi bi atu Kwame eko yes ni da ko we konfi won we bida. Inda atukujo ade say what no for ya mi share konfifo na what to aboda men pipi na na atukujo. Na ashama afia da maladi ekubu ma ya kwenim Kwame se NDC be jo no le ka there what the people manifesto aba no le class ma ya no mu yaho papa ya no mu yaho I the NDC for so what asa what you like the Ghana for ina se be adini ye adwuma lama ai former president Jomama Kano o se Ghana for the onomle wa adini precinct dama na be chia no na kobeda aye okada manifesto e de black Ghana for one can say e Ghana for one na e papa de you be e Ghana to poko him but tuma aka da show manifesto be there braba na me do okada be da be Kwame shedoma okada rukumo wa Ghana na president e kan pass me e no agin Ghana for mesram me wo be ono blasphemy awufu me awufu o atwo into the free education that ba since awufu o atwo enne obi onko presec obi onko school akasa oke posi atimote na adu no obi ode kura so onto the din public da no enne obi atreni akobi oye hihye pa na da ko bi Ghana fu ohun ni na na ti no ko buko ma ko hwe kwahwe ko ya fruit processing factory ka sibio so asa na wo be factory wo ma wo dra bodiala for 2 years at go west every month there was 400 that's 4 million on the one free I said what we do I when the man was so be international agency command not no here also and okay just when no one case where this factory no so 35 million I was what we now what the factory should not
me yen jentia kakra no bianka bi me mache
yeah. Good morning and the Mazde.
Interzo.
International Zozo. Psychologically, biologically, mathematically, are you alive?
I'm alive.
Are you exist? Are you okay? Are you doing well?
I'm doing well.
In fact, I say, baby, I'm rapping. I'm sure. None on the pay. Share. What's going on when you move? Yeah, mammy, how comes in? You can't pan MP. Robert Mame Tuado, another Tuasu, Commission. After MC shall lie, Chama 1, Chamadakwa, Nempo Chamatiti, Nempo Nana Musmu, now shall lie. Since you were in the zone safe, oh, Castle Boom Road. Nema Menda Kufadis as a palm, Shebrapping, did the name to chemical, Malam here. It do better, but be the other, motto, Abobi. Birds moto. No one was to come in now. Was into when now? Brothers business one far with legalize it with Montana 9. Shekala Montobima or the film even on a paper like they not share. We are pleading to each of everyone. Let us be vigilant, put us in sober. Never someone give you coercion or sugar or candy waste. That is somebody else matter. Yeah, on my finger that's a Kobeya, the dada. The Yas Kufado, your president, or my papa, near Bessayama, yes, sir. Then in the hall, how about Kufado, Chuado? Thank you, Tazo, to continue. Full stop.
Good morning. Hello. Yes.
How are you,
Yeah, bro, so counter so.
Obo Burma di ubenya che. Ami me jina cycle.
Oye.
Ane ma obo mu kakra me be hwefro.
Mate.
Yo, wode ma mtia o mampani na na kufuado. Ne ma kia ona bu gbajo o fon kroma. Ma kia ona bu bra champon. Ana president NKMP. OPK be bia me kiamu. Kwame masem kakra me ka kire Ghana fo enyina nse. Ebia me ka me sie ho Nyankopɔn ana yi o mampani na na kufuado amai. Ghana fo mu yeso mu yie. Ye nim ko tie ba ma former president mama atem na betie because yin boss adi say and go de mani mi o no na che gorbotom o ma pani na ku ba du fiam ku nduma wa ye na o ma Ghana mu e buru ya je ni entiase so e Ghana for December say Ghana ni dia ko tuna ba on ko tuna ba ne badaki e do na ndaki e say ku ba tu abapa say ku ba tu abama o ma pani na ku ba du utuma o ma pani na ku ba du ya MPP o you know person no sabo chairman obia ntoba ma ndisi na mutuma ndisi asembe betu Ghana papa amida asemi ko mo bia bye
good morning
Kwame
boko na so
Kwame boko buachi ni Accra Central
ejadem yenko
Kwame anopai mechiano obejafo na menkase na na do danko akufuado president or name vice president omo ne gine papa se de omo yi trade minister Alanche Martin emani yes adwuma no because o hwe mfidi dwuma papa Alanche Martin waboa ma na ekoso o maimu a abasobode enkoma no na menua NDC for democracy se je democracy anke ni kwate nka afi kure to aba e kana na kufuado e se ma ne kosa kopimra ono goseni ya wo ye no in fact me nyini nu ba bia da hope say wo mu a wo mu Kwame Nkrumah time no I hope that Samre wo mu so e ka bi pa adwuma na kufa do ye no enye enkura adwuma o said you obi ba was on the young boy it young boy say adwuma no oye no say the scammer man no toto cast ma hemfo office na adwuma no na kufa do e ye adwuma boa o man Ghana o hwe ne me ekoso na Ghana yo future papa but yes akoto ba ma NDC dia na Ghana yes ye wie ya ba ada na make sa Kwame wo hwe papa e betena so na kufa do betena so hwe school video na ekoso enya sam gutwa and now free education sabi apply e wo bia free la yo free bia organ obi apply free education e wo bia free obi enjoy o wacha amana so obi aso eti ma ye nya atwem Ghana fo nya atwem se e na comedy me eti me ko no senior osofo baako asori ma tibi ba no so se o physical culture school fees so for tibi chi na so for culture bia ba se ni ko ba 20 ahemfo sika kase school fees amanfo na se na kufodo yi sa da dwene nyina furu bia so ye mpa we ne pade ye ne papa say Kwame despite e ka sam re free education ma ko betu otu amanfo die bebre ne nyina aboa ama se o ma no ko nanim na kufodo ntima anyi o ma anyi so o ma sika ro wa yi so o ma sika yie so da se na obi sori a obe pass papa aka no o se ya chim mafia e na chim sakawa sa se mo e ko si say isi who your politics that go to go tell say ya just a man who say o man kasa who say wa ga to fail in advance e di ma Ghana for tie die NDC for e be try radio to bre say die o man pay ku for ti so no won be ye na ye dan itu mi say o muza no this time na twam say Ghana for nya bie ye di nyuma pa e na ye di to aba e ti Ghana ni bia momode say o be to aba ma MP o be to aba ma MP to aba president because ye hiana na do kwa ku for do what I say na Kwame I also central the problem I also central but for because the MP no wa no in fact odi ehwamo party also obi person call independent et you ben for no mo because co grounds are enye kura ma first MP no Kwame that it
Mommy volume mekuya Happy birthday to my pretty, adorable wife, Sharifa Kote, a.k.a. Bombo Bombo. Bebato, Yenya Roger Q. Your wife, a birthday. Enti, Obia Fre, Bra Roger. Na on for birthday, ni manon soon sending fan common wife. Who Momo Krana send him, it's not bad, you know. Enti Bra Roger Brofo awatwa ma ne yiri nie. Happy birthday to my pretty, adorable wife, Sharifa Korti, aka Bomba Bombo. I wish you God's guidance and protection from your husband, Roger Q, Omano Harold Q, Floyd Q, Kek Q, and a Jet Q, and a Bakuna Mobile Q. Etima Sharifa, Yena Despite Media for Yemao, happy birthday. Bra Roger so bebe fie ntempa. Mentisa wo ye kokro ye mbashia ona. Ha na chese obe fie. Enti ye ba happy birthday. He say Harold mu ye so mu nyina wo fie, Floyd wo fie, Kirk wo fie, na Jed wo fie. Enti efie be ye de na bibia ye fe. Happy birthday to Naomi. Happy birthday to Naomi Obiniwa. Our Peace FM newsroom. Naomi Obiniwa, Obene Bende, Obiniwa Sika. Any okay FM nyina no. Yema happy birthday. Naomi no Basha White. Put up ave. Yema happy birthday. Okay, 101.7 suni. Na Roger de no. Yes, I repeat it biom. Happy birthday to my pretty adorable wife, Sharifa Korti, aka Bumbo. I wish you God's blessings, guidance, and protection from your husband, Roger Q, children, Harold Q, Floyd Q, Kek Q, Jet Q, and a Q bakuna, yebe na say yano, enche, yebe wono. Na, enye Roger, yenya yura Roger, Korti, Roger Q. Ne yiri Auntie Sharifa Korti, the birthday. Na Auntie Sharifa Korti, utsaka, udi opa umoni din Sharifa kase, bombo. Osi yeah. Enti, Auntie Sharifa, wukunu Roger se, obefie se siya. Pedi ani adebe mankwala na omani be kuma wiei. Na one ubebo nipa. Enti, Ma Sharifa Korti, wife of Roger Q. Happy birthday to you. Okay, 101.7. So, DJ, Mami Volume.
The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want.
Ma akunin cham famisi ye mama na mini jamu de die famisi ye sanya what David say no famisi ye ma akunin cham famisi ye sanya what Moses say no famisi ye ma akunin cham
And then so yeah, Prince William Labi, founder and overseer of Traveling Light Chapel International, a birthday. Now, where papa and any ba any birthday. Now, Traveling Light Chapel International, our Boso Kaizongo Junction. The banner for the Prince William Okolabi. Now, you see, Yakupo Bambo, Emma Eja. And then the bay, any as a forward down where Traveling Light Chapel International, Abuso Kai Zungu Junction. Say a Wadima Monkwa. One man was some due. Woman in Simu ye, one for with Gentram Hunshia. Until Nenimun Chremo, Oma and Kwame Memo, a Wadima Musika, one mama our pa, one mama some due. In Jesus' name, amen. If I'm ready, I was son who Kwame Nkrumah Tikese. The producer ni openi Kwame who said do me. Oko Kumasi high, you Kumasi low school. Study be high in Olu. Na Ochina, catch the Union, catch the Unia, catch your mamma, catch your papa. Yani General Mosquito. You will see a drink at 1-on-1. ewa ade achi bi adwumedie so ekina ye ni general mosquito 1-on-1 ewa ade achi bi adwumedie most general mi wa fa kwadwa siedu okina die mo pesa mo tie mo bate ewa arrange out na mchara ma Jesus Christ mi yabamba ifajire kasa amen.